central and eastern parts of England, we're seeing temperatures in the mid to high 30s, extremely high values.
What was once regarded as sort of once in a generation incidents are now becoming much more regular.
THTD with the victory. TH4D rather.
Welcome to the Goonternational.
Aegis reclaimed and a three-man black hole.
Oh my god, they're going in. That's a big charge! What? Oh my god, they're all ulted! Flippity flop!
Viper destroyed Hurricane Pipe for 2.
But it's not enough big thing that's still stood in the back of the player. Save the letters.
Oh, he's got in the fountain.
Just the bounce, he gets a page again.
Could be dead here. Here comes the stun from line, he just loves stun.
Oh, the dodge from Jay!
They should get the Tiny here and at least burn the Aegis of the Immortal, but Sleepy Moon comes in to try to clean up the backlines. It's a Maledict onto Sleepy Moon, Tiny goes down, it's a lot of damage from the Death Ward! They have no damage left, the Poison Nova goes out from the Venom as well as the Maledict. It's a lot of damage, and Death Ward is back up again! They get the kill on the Wraith King! The throne is still alive!
White Dota is just
frozen.
Yep.
Well, I mean, on my notes here, he is listed as a coward.
He kicked it easy and it's
Doesn't know what he's doing.
So fucked.
Sugar, spice, and everything nice. These were the ingredients chosen to create the perfect little girl. But Professor Utonium accidentally added an extra ingredient to the concoction, Chemical X. Thus, the Powerpuff Girls were born! Using their ultra superpowers, Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup have dedicated their lives to fighting crime and the forces of evil!
Ultra.
Falcus is here, he's lighthearted and free. Jesper's the brains, he's as sharp as can be. Commentating Dota, just wait and see. Goonternational is the place to be. Goons, they gather to watch them play. Falcus laughing all the way. Jesper's wisdom on display. In the Goonternational, hey, hey, hey. Goons on battles never seen before. Falcus with jokes, he'll leave you wanting more. Jesper's got stats and the inside lore. Together they make the perfect score. Goons, they gather to watch them play. Falcus laughing all the way. Jesper's wisdom on display. In the Goonternational, hey, hey, hey. Goons on battles never seen before. Falcus with jokes, he'll leave you wanting more. Jesper's got stats and the inside lore. Together they make the perfect score. Goons, they gather to watch them play. Falcus laughing all the way. Jesper's wisdom on display. In the Goonternational, hey, hey, hey. Broadcasting magic in every frame. Falcus and Jesper changing the game. Every goon earning their claim to fame. Goonternational is the name. Goons, they gather to watch them play. Falcus laughing all the way. Jesper's wisdom on display. In the Goonternational, hey, hey, hey.
And we're live. Back for another battle for the bottom. Jesper, do you want to announce the teams tonight?
Yes, we're going to be bringing you the Badlads versus the Tit-Warblers today. Group 2, I believe.
It is indeed Group 2.
Yeah.
The final group that needs to decide it's end of group standings, finding out who's. I called it the blender the other day. I've decided that was wrong. Deciding which team will be taking the fight to the trenches.
I like that. Yeah, this is going to be deciding the last team that's going to be fighting for their life in the elimination games, which is
who are they up against?
Exciting.
So elimination stage. Currently we have elimination B, which will be Gubcore Dota Division versus Breaking Baps. We saw the Breaking Baps game on Monday night. Upsetting for them. I do believe one of their members has now removed himself from the tournament. We will be seeing the replacement tonight, but I'll wait for that exciting announcement until we see tonight, as they are standing in for a team tonight, and then we'll be joining Breaking Baps. And then who we got? Group 1 versus Group 2. I think we've got all the Group 1 games, so that's Granny's Cookies. We'll be playing whoever loses tonight's series.
Yeah, honestly, I'm pretty excited for this. Elimination games is gonna be cool to just see the bottom of the barrel, just bash it out.
I think it's
how are the eliminations going to go? Is there like one team that makes it through, or is there one team that's going to be eliminated?
One team will be eliminated, I believe. Right. So I think how it's working is there will be a round 1 best of 1, and that'll be our 2 games, Gubcord v Baps and Granny's Cookies versus tonight's whoever's decided by tonight. Not necessarily tonight's loser, as I'll get to in a second, but then there will be a last chance best of 3 between the loser of those 2 games.
Right. Yeah.
So if you win the round 1 in the trenches, you're good. If you lose, you go to that last chance saloon, and you gotta put your all in, I guess. Otherwise, you're going out before the main stage.
Honestly, I like that. That's so exciting. Like having a best of 3 for the elimination game as well is very spicy.
Yeah, I don't know who gets to cast that one, or if there'll be a bit of a battle, but definitely would be interested. Should we have a look? So what I was going to say before was, if you can see this on screen, is very, very white. Let me zoom as far in as I can. Group 2, Badlands and Tit-Warblers. We've got one with 2 draws and one with 2 losses. So we got a 2-2 and an 0-4. So if Tit-Warblers win both games tonight, we will actually have a tiebreaker required. And if Badlads only need to win 1 game in the series to avoid going into the trenches, into the elimination playoffs.
But like, if Tit-Warblers goes 2-0. That's not going to force any more tiebreakers than there already are, right?
No, it will actually. If Tit-Warblers 2-0 tonight, then both teams would be on 2 wins and 4 losses, which I believe would lead to a tiebreaker to decide who goes.
How would that work though, considering Badlands have like tied both their series before this?
Oh, maybe, I don't know. I just assumed we were going off in overall matches rather than the series wins. But even so, Gido, is Gido around? We're gonna need some confirmation. Falcus right, Jesper bad at math. Apparently I'm right according to chat. The big event is supposed to be starting at 8 p.m. my time, so in 5 minutes. However, breaking news from the Dota main menu here. For those eagle-eyed amongst you who can see this, I never knew Obnot and S1 all in a game right now. All in a game. So Soups, who is in that game, is currently a level 15 Jakiro. I'm not sure I see that game ending in time. But we will just have to wait and see. Am I missing something here? Because did we have all of all of Tit-Warblers in that game? We got the Griddler,
including the stand-in.
Who is the Griddler?
The Griddler is Scotty.
That is Scotty. Okay. Yeah. See, people confusing me with their fancy pseudonyms.
I am watching their game, Max. Don't you worry.
I don't want to watch the game. I don't want to give any strategies away on stream if anybody from Badlads is currently tuning in. You know, it just doesn't seem like it would be fair. No goal difference shenanigans.
I mean, the game, like net worth-wise, is currently dead even, so I'm sure that's gonna go.
They got 3 minutes until they're gonna start taking penalties, or somebody's gonna have to take a hit for the team and risk low prio coming out of that game. You would hope none of them are at risk of low prio from a single game.
I don't know. They are known trollers. I think it's gonna be game 2, Max. But yeah, that is what the teams have agreed to have. One game, I think it's gonna be game 2, but it's gone like back and forth a couple times. Both teams have agreed for one game to only pick unpicked heroes in the tournament.
I'm trying to see if before the game is played, if we can get some confirmation from Gdo on how everything will work. I think I'm confident that I think I'm right. Max thinks I'm right. So kind of feels correct, but
I don't know how it works. I've never claimed to know how it works.
Yeah, I usually just wait and see what happens. I did ask the other day how everything worked and got told to check the pinned message, so it did get explained further, so it was all right.
Again, my plan is to just wait until someone tells me how it works.
Who have we got on the Discord here? Is that Gdo?
It's Gdo.
It's me.
Excellent.
Hello.
Excellent. Right. So we're just working out here. Tit-Warblers versus Badlads.
As one is just abandoned. They're gonna join, I imagine.
If Tit-Warblers win, that would put both teams on. If they 2-0 tonight, that would put both teams on 2 and 4 in wins to losses. Would that mean
4 and 2? Or 2 and 4?
2 wins, 4 losses.
Yeah,
would that lead to a tiebreaker, or would it go off who had the most wins or something? Or would it go off which team won tonight?
So, if it was normal and we didn't have this 5th team in Group 1, it wouldn't lead to a tiebreaker. Because it doesn't matter who's 3rd and 4th.
Yes.
But because we're doing this elim with the last place in the group, it would lead to a tiebreaker, yes.
So I assume that tiebreaker, are the tiebreakers best of 1s or best of 3s? Sorry, I can't remember.
Honestly, I keep going back and forth on it because people keep saying, it's very difficult for them to schedule best of 3s. I personally think it would be better as a best of 3. But maybe not everyone feels that way. So I probably asked the team, like, okay, what do you guys want to do? I had also forgotten as well, though, that the GTI rules in years gone by has always been that tiebreaker games cannot be normal Dota.
Is that they can be other game modes of Dota, or
they can be like only if it's funky.
So they could do an ability draft game.
They've done like weird modes before, like stuff like Overthrow. They've done rock paper scissors before, I believe.
I think there should be a wheel.
They can have whatever they want. A wheel, yeah.
Yeah, you should spin the wheel, and it should have ability draft, overthrow, 5v5 pudge, instant kill, hook.
We should have one of those like Plinko boards.
What's that one? The run something run. Hang on, what's it called? I need to find it. There's a gay version of it, but I think there's a normal version of it as well. Run. Oh, can I find it? Do a run Frostivus? No, there is a run game, which I can't remember what it's called, but that's good.
I would like to see just a poker team or a poker game between 2 teams.
It's just a full poker game. Excellent. I definitely I support the idea of. I support the idea if they can do whatever they want. Yeah, agreed by both teams, obviously.
If they feel like playing Dota because it's the most fair thing, personally, I'm not gonna, say no to that. It's up to them. But I think in previous years it was specifically disallowed for it to be normal Dota. So,
So
it would help for the team struggling with scheduling. They can play Turbo.
yeah.
You got your
One Turbo
prediction.
game.
Do you think we'll have a tiebreaker deadlock game?
Ooh, that, yes,
That
actually,
would be
that's great.
great.
But you
I'd
need
love
six. I guess you have to get the coach in as well.
Or like whatever.
Can
Just make
someone
apps.
ban Bob Rinsk from my chat and from the Discord server, please? He suggested League of Legends.
Ooh, that
I
is
think that's
a-
an instant
that's
disqualification from the Goon International.
Yeah, that is not a good look.
Could could 4 teams group together for their tiebreaker, 2 on one side, 2 on the other, and do a 10v10?
That would be a great. That would have to be the way if there were like a 4-way tiebreaker somehow. Just start with
do
that.
the
and allow
10v10
two
to
of the
eliminate
teams
2
that
of the teams.
that
Yeah,
are out.
brilliant. Oh, no, that's excellent. Well, thank you for the clarification, Gino. That's we just wanted to make sure that we had the stakes right going into the game.
If this series won-ones, it'll be very boring.
Yes. Yeah, I guess in reality, for the drama, as we were hoping on Monday, we're hoping for Tit-Warblers to win game 1, so that all the tension carries into game 2.
Hell yeah, that's it. Yeah, nice.
But there's always pride to play for, and memes.
Right, enjoy your cast.
Thank you very much. Thank you for coming by.
Thank you.
Bye.
Well, there we go. We got clarification from the big boss. Who are we still missing in here? We've got no stand-in for Tit-Warblers at the moment.
Oh, he is in the lobby. He just hasn't joined the slot yet.
Oh, okay. He's building suspense about which team he's going to play for.
Yeah, we're not sure yet. They may trade for a player on Badlads.
Maybe there's like last-minute discussions going on.
Yeah, I think negotiations are still ongoing.
There we go.
Oh, no, he's chosen his team.
So as mentioned earlier, Soups will be standing in tonight for Tit-Warblers, but Soups, an exciting time for him, has secured himself a late place on... It's gone from my mind. I know who it is. It'll come to me any second.
On Breaking Paps.
Breaking Paps. Thank you, Jesper. Oh, my brain's not with it tonight. I was an hour and a half late getting home because of train delays, and literally we got home, quickly ate my dinner, and jumped on the stream. So when my brain doesn't work, that's why, and that's why Jesper's here.
At least you got the ordering right. Instead of like getting home and eating your dinner, you could have like gotten dinner and eating your home. That would be a bad situation to be in.
Yeah, especially if it rains.
Yeah.
Just no roof. Oh no, we've now lost the entirety of Tit-Warblers.
That is true, Max, but like somehow I still end up like above Falcus. So, you know, I don't know.
It's true. It's in this. It's in the intro song, Max. Jesper's here to correct me on everything. Soups is our Make-A-Wish player. Is this when it all comes out, Griff, that actually Tom was kicked due to a previous contract signed with Make-A-Wish? Meaning that Soups is owed a place on the Breaking Bap squad. What's wrong with Bird? But he's good now, okay. Don't fear all the Bird stands in the chat. Bird is fine. I don't know if there was ever anything wrong with Bird, but...
I mean, I'm sure this game is stressful for Bird, considering he's playing against the Tit-Warblers. He's playing against other birds. That can't feel good.
That's true, you know.
It's bird on bird violence.
Bird aside.
You hate to see it.
I'll put in that we're ready. Yeah, fun fact. So Scotty, who is playing on Tit-Warblers under the pseudonym The Gridler, which was news to me, he was originally casting the Too Hot for Dota game versus Baps on Monday, which I wanted to cast due to my love for Group 4, which has sort of been thrown on me by accident. And I tried to trade him this cast for that game, only to be reminded that he was playing in this game and therefore could not cast it.
To be fair, when they were looking for a stand-in, I was considering like offering to play as a stand-in while also casting the game.
That would be on. You're not allowed to stand in for Tit-Warblers, surely. You're such a big Badlads stan.
I mean, I can. They're not my mother. Well, at least some of them are.
I wouldn't, if I was Tit-Warblers, I wouldn't trust you, Jesper. I wouldn't trust you to play against your.
I mean, I'd have to replace Amosff though, so
your
I'd
old
have
team.
to bring myself down somehow.
Right, into the draft we go. Let me get rid of that logo so that you guys can see the beautiful, beautiful draft that we're going to experience tonight.
5 seconds remaining.
No, there's no banner for Tit-Warblers. That's not a good look.
Game again. That is not a good look.
That is very bad look, in fact.
Awful. I mean, you know, banners not apparently the banner's not tournament legal. I don't believe, was that notice there previously? I don't think it was. I think that's new.
No, the banner is tournament legal. It's a team that isn't.
I don't think I'm allowed to chat in the chat, but
it is the Battle of the Birds. This is
gonna
where
try
number
anyway.
5 is coming right to your
so
screens.
first ban's out. Bubble Boy, pretty standard. We've seen it in a lot of games. And we see him being very annoying when he gets played. And then Axe, an interesting first ban.
5 seconds.
Yeah, that's just targeted Bommy B ban. He loves the Axe.
There's a lot of Axe lovers this tournament, to be honest, but
I think Kxavic has been practicing that. Just become pretty good supports in his own right.
Yeah, Tinker,
so if
not a
my
massively
information is
contested hero,
correct,
but-
this is going to be the normal picks game, and then the next game they're all going to pick unpicked heroes.
This is on Badlads, you're suggesting, or is this an agreement between both teams?
It is an agreement between both teams. We should have 10
Interesting.
unpicked heroes in game 2. Or game 1 if they switch it around again, because they switched it like 5 times at this point.
I think you've got to put it in game 2 almost, because
Yeah, I think that's the
I
idea.
could definitely see Tit-Warblers not wanting to do it game 2 if they win game 1, so it is yeah, all to play for. I'm actually really upset by this lack of banners. Yeah. I just think it shows a lack of commitment to the game. They did have banners. They used to have banners.
Did they?
They had banners. It was the same image as what's in the circle on their logo,
Damn.
but blown up way more. And I think you could mainly only see the branch. The bird was off to the side.
If they like deliberately took off their banners, like I respect that move. That is a very strong play.
You think that's what it is? Maybe they just weren't happy with them. Maybe internal fight. Maybe
or
copyright.
just, like backed out in the lobby. I don't know.
I'm going to assume that it's an unpaid graphic designer issue, and the banners they've been told they're not allowed to use them anymore since they've missed their payments. This is questions for the interview that we will have to do just to find out about the banners.
Mm-hmm.
What we got? Bans on Disruptor and Abaddon, 2 heroes the goons are finding very frustrating at the moment. I'm yet to see a big glimpse back from anyone, but or glimpse, a fountain glimpse.
Bird,
You know,
Bird played the Disruptor in our game against OGs, and it was like pretty effective in that. But Disruptor is just a good hero.
and the Weaver ban, maybe targeted. I mean, a solid hero to be fair. We've seen him played quite well.
I think S1 plays a lot of different things. Maybe just like something they don't want to play against in a strategy. There's Clockwork. Bird loves that.
Oh, they let the Clockwork through. Oh dear, oh dear. I mean, Clockwork, I think, performing just generally quite well. Both in Goon Dota and in Pro Dota. In the chat. Bro, banners are so dog shit. This is from S1. Who fucking designed this banner shit at Valve? Not sure what's happened there. If there's an issue with the banners just not showing up properly, or what we got? We got a hood rack coming out. Honestly, great picks for your pos 4s there. I'm gonna go in and suggest they're pos 4s, but
not much else to be said about that.
Bans for Badlads coming out on Lich, Earth Spirit. Nearly said Earth Shaker. It's not Earth Shaker. It's Earth Spirit and Tusk.
No,
They're banning. They don't want any Bubble Boys. No Bubble Boys at all.
Earth Spirit is a Matthew ban. He spams the fuck out of the hero.
I mean, Earth Spirit. We've seen mixed plays from the goons on Earth Spirit. I mean, I definitely feel I prefer Earth Spirit as a pos 3 than a pos 2.
I mean, Matthew will just play it mad. Like, it's what he does.
But No, I think he has good fight control and sometimes does decent damage, but I think in some of the Goon games, seen him definitely lacking coming out of the mid lane compared to the opposing mid laner. Whereas in a pos 3 role, he's kind of left to do a little bit more, just stuns and movement, not worrying too much or as much about the damage if you've got more coming out your mid lane.
If you're just very good at Earth Spirit, you just take it mid and roll the game. Like,
pun intended.
It's very possible to do it with. No, well, unintended, but still proud of it. That's what I'm gonna go with.
Always be proud of your puns.
Death Prophet. That's a hero.
Yeah, I mean that's about all I've got to say about it. Where do we think that's going?
With these other picks, like in theory, it could be like a support, offlaner, or a mid.
Oh, you think? Yeah, I was going to say 2 or 3.
I think they are completely like
insane,
unhinged. I would say I have seen one DP before, but not in a long time.
I mean, it's not really. It doesn't really look like a promising thing to do. Run a carry Death Prophet into a Luna. Like,
no.
If you don't win quick, you're going out of that game.
I'd respect if they put it 1, but there is probably no way.
I reckon it's got to be a 2 or a 3. It's an early pick for a 2 or a 3, but they could always rotate it to support, as you suggest. You do have the silence, you got the siphon. It's not bad. Luna coming out.
CM.
Luna coming out. Interesting that it got through. One of the highest win rate heroes in the Goon International still? I'm not sure it was actually.
It's definitely one of the most picked heroes, if not the most picked.
I think the Luna picks have been tanked a bit by some teams, leaving Luna in the jungle a bit too long, farming up. Therefore, losing the game, not having a carry in the fight, and the Luna win rate has dropped because of it. Crystal Maiden, that's their other support, and then running into a Jakiro. A Jakiro, it's got to be on Soups, right? We just saw him playing it in that game before, last minute practice. I didn't actually check the other heroes. What were the other heroes for them in that game, Jasper?
I'm pretty sure. I don't even remember. I think that's like Matthew may have been on Earth Spirit, but I don't remember. As one was Drow.
Okay.
I mean, really remember the other 2.
Drow's still on the table here. I'm not sure it's necessarily what you want to run into that clockwork, but
yeah, it kind of depends what you get to go with it. The CM is a Kxavic pick. There's no doubt about that. He likes it.
Yeah,
likes to build Desolator on it. But I'm not sure he's going to do that this game.
I mean, that's a CM after my own heart, I have to say. When they introduced the CM attack speed thing, I mean, fuck the extra damage or whatever it is for the other option on the talent.
I'm sure Max will remember that at Braum, Kxavic gave us a great question about CM thing, asking, would you rather have CM with a 4-step and a Glimmer Cape or a CM with a Deso and an AC?
I mean, Deso and an AC.
A Deso and AC is just more money. You would choose the CM with more money.
Although I wouldn't go for the AC. I'd go for a Deso and a Daedalus because you got the attack speed. Just don't build as much damage and go for the crits. Go for the percentage chance on the crits. Lifestealer coming out here for Tit-Warblers. I think a good pick into the clockwork and into the spells coming out from the CM. Just being able to rage is a good one. And then followed up back at them from Badlads with a Void Spirit. So
Void Spirit is very exciting. I don't think I've seen Rucket play Void before.
He did. So interestingly, Rucket did stand in for us on Halo 3 soundtrack game 1. And Void Spirit was on his list of heroes that he said. Well, actually, I think he said he was happy with all the spirits. So a spirited man, we'll say. Oh no, sorry. This isn't correct. This is false information from me. He stood in for us on POS 4, so he definitely didn't give me Void Spirit as an option. I'm thinking of my own mid.
Sure. Anyway, I don't think I've seen Rucket play it before. I'm very excited to see that.
I mean, easy control from a Void Spirit, easy escape, very strong mid-laner. I mean, I'm surprised in a way. I mean, I guess if Rucket doesn't really play it regularly, then fair enough for Tit-Warblers to let that one through. But I mean, they've let through the Clockwork, the Luna, and the Void Spirit. That's a strong draft going up against you in this meta.
Yeah, I'm liking what I see.
I think the Lifestealer was definitely required
like
from Tit-Warblers here.
I feel like they need some sort of like team fights stun, like to disable hero on Tit-Warblers because they've
got that Jakiro,
but I think to like effectively fight in the exorcism, you also need someone to like set up the team.
I'd
fight,
almost be thinking that you rotate that Death Prophet
or something like that.
Yeah, I'd almost be thinking you rotate that Death Prophet and you could pick. Well, actually, no. If that Death Prophet's made, you could pick up a very nice +3, but with like a Tide Hunter or. I mean, you want something with lockdown. The axe is gone, but
at this point, I don't expect the DP is mid, but Badlads might still because
Badlads do. Yeah, they banned Storm, they banned Batrider, and then I think
the Death Prophet is the 3.
+3 bans coming out from Tit-Warblers on Doom and Slardar. And they're going to pick a Husker.
Oh, that's very spicy.
That is interesting.
Might be a Void Spirit 3 then.
It could be that.
Tyler miraculously called, which I respect.
Yeah, I think you make a fair point there. Probably the one.
10 seconds remaining.
I wouldn't want to put that Husker 3. So, what does it leave us with? I'm really excited to see what's going to get picked here. Are we going a 3 or are we going a mid? Either way, they need to pick up some control, and they could do that. Badlads are clearly aware that they need to do that. They've banning out that Storm and that Batrider. Storm especially would just give them so much control and like more control in these fights.
Mm-hmm.
Being able to zip in and out, grab people with the leash. I mean, the Batrider would give them an easy kill on someone.
So the biggest gripe I have with if they're running the Death Prophet 3, it's gonna be Scotty playing it, and I'm like, he is a turbo player. Maybe you play Death Prophet 3 in turbo. I don't know.
You can play anything you fucking want in turbo.
Yeah, that's true. So maybe that's why that's
as a turbo enjoyer myself when I don't want to commit to a full game. It's the punch.
You like this? You like this?
I like it if it's played well. I'm gonna be judging the fuck out of this one. It's though.
Matthew. He's gonna be bringing that straight to us.
So if I hide this chat. It is an offlane Huskar? Okay, interesting. Yes. I think the Void Spirit is better being mid. You're going to get more control out of that. It's going to be better against this team. However, I mean, it works in the offlane, I guess. There's no reason it can't. So we're going to see a lot of people's favorites. Bird rocking that dinosaur clockwork. Hunter playing that Lunar Carry. That's a Kxavic Maiden, as predicted by Jesper. Rucket Man going mid with that Void Spirit. And Bommy B going to the offlane with Huskar. For Tit-Warblers, we've got Obnot on Hoodwink. Death Prophet currently unpicked, but with my powers of deduction, I'm going to say that is going to Scotty. There we go. Going to Scotty in the offlane. Yeah. No.
Yeah, it is an offlane.
Yeah, offlane. So is that a mid pudge?
Yes.
Okay, I'm confused here myself. Super Pos 5 on the Jakiro, S1 Pos 1 on the Lifestealer, and a mid pudge from Ineverknew. I mean, a mid pudge in this day and age.
I mean, this is a very exciting game. I'm very curious to see how this goes.
People are just rocking pudge all over the fucking map right now. Nobody gives a shit where he's supposed to go.
I have to say, like bird hat for Rucket on the Void Spirit with just normal clothes looks really dumb. I like it.
We do have we got sets on everyone though, so that's good to see.
Yeah, the cosmetics game is on point for
both teams. Yeah, because everybody knows skins means wins. So
exactly. So every team, like both teams, are gonna win. Is what you're saying?
I think. Well, judging off cosmetics, I think there's strong cosmetics on both sides. I think that's the problem, you know.
Well, find out who has the best cosmetics.
But this Pudge, man. So, Pudge used to be a fun mid laner, right? Then he moved to the off lane. And it was like, right, you play Pudge in the off lane. Then it was like, oh, Pudge support. That's a thing. And it's like, right, that's all well and good. And now, you know, and then we had Pudge carry for a little bit, don't get me wrong. And now everyone just goes, you know what? You know where I'm going to play this Pudge? Wherever the fuck I feel like it. And you're not going to do a damn thing about it. It's both...
I believe that's the way you play Pudge these days.
It's both amazing and incredibly upsetting, and I don't know how I feel about it. Right, let's get into some action then. So, coming out, both teams going to their own jungle, at least to start with. I don't think we're going to see... Oh, we do have smokes on the... Or a smoke on Soups. Have we got a smoke over here at all?
But it looks like
No smokes on Badlads.
So they are smoking to the, like, invading side of the other side, or are they just, like, smoking to hide?
We do have some Bird versus Soups banter going on in the chat. Have we got a mod in the Twitch chat that can set up a prediction?
30 seconds to battle.
I'm going to say no, but can I do one quickly?
It looks like the smoke
since
is
they're not
just
going for each other.
counted.
Start a prediction. Who will win game 1? If anything happens, shout at me, Jasper, because I don't have game sound, and neither does chat. Tit-Warblers versus Badlads. Okay, start prediction.
So something very important in this game is if Badlads wins, I haven't trusted Kxavic with the responsibility to roam for me. He didn't do it the first series he played. I hope he remembers this one.
Big block going in on the Pudge mid. Reasonable block.
I mean, he's a fat man. He's like he can just stand in front of the creeps. And the creeps
Just
are like
huge hitbox. That's what we're saying.
Yeah.
This is going to be an interesting mid lane. Let's be quite honest. Who's going to get the first last hit?
I'm very excited to see this.
First last hit. Where's it going to go?
Almost had to deny. Yes,
first
Rucket.
deny. First deny on Rucket. And first last hit goes to Luna. Or first... I don't know, I'd always call it a last hit, but I guess they are technically both last hits, aren't they? So
first last hit in the mid went to Matthew, so you know, a bit of a trade-off.
Little bit of back and forth going up here between the supports. I don't think anything really going to come of that.
I mean, there's some killy lanes like on both sides here. Like the kills could happen like anywhere, and Soup's getting chased down by Bird a little bit.
I mean, he's right next to his tower, but Bird Bird doesn't care. Bird's just gonna have a good time. Yeah, I mean, kill potential wise, stun from Obnot. I'd actually say sort of the double. You know, we got the stun and then the freeze. Oh, they are going for Soups. Burn damage is up. Soups goes down a Bommy B.
Yes, Bommy.
Battery assault is such a bullshit ability, really, isn't it? What we got going on down here? Freeze comes out at Obnot. Obnot's going to fall.
Yes, Lance.
2 kills to 0 for the Badlads. A good early start, really. You know, not a huge gain, but you know, it's still decent to have in terms of the gold gain on that.
Matthew is storming ahead in the mid lane though. We're just getting like no last hits here.
Another fight going on? Not quite. Just a little bit of back and forth from these supports. I have to say, I do find it quite amusing. I've had it in my own games with good old Vesper. When the supports just decide they're going to have their own 1v1 to the side of the lane while both the cores just sit there and last hit.
Yeah, I've been there. On both sides, actually.
I tend to try and avoid it myself when playing support, but...
This mid lane, Matthew is running away with it. He's way ahead of Rucket.
Crazy. He's got... If he can sit on the creeps, he's got that domination that Rucket can't come into last hit, really, which is a shame. But in terms of kill potential, I don't see either of them doing.
Not gonna die.
Oh.
Very low,
He drops that tree, but I mean, the damage from these burning spears, I mean, I don't think we're talking a lot, but... burn damage 5.
The damage that
5 for 9 seconds. I mean, 45 damage is good damage.
Yeah, because there is just a bonus damage you're getting on top of your attacks. Like, that's a lot.
Yeah, I mean, what's do these stack? Have I got that right?
Yes.
Multiple attacks will stack additional damage each attack. Yeah, so I mean, 3 attacks, 15 damage a second for 9 seconds is pretty fucking good.
Hunter very low, but it has a big stack.
I mean, what the fuck's it called? Crystal Nova comes out. Just a little bit more harassment going back the other way. I think these lanes down bot both kill, or these 2 teams down bot both kill potential, but I don't see much happening until sort of later levels. In the top lane, however, the cogs are down. Soups is trapped. He's going to fight his way out. Rage comes out from S1, able to push back against the cogs, but decides he's just going to drop back. I've played solo Husker. I completely forgot about this whole thing that he has zero. He just has no mana now. Mana doesn't exist for Husker.
Yeah, he just like cast spells with his blood.
Oh no, the courier!
Yes, Obnot.
Courier goes down. That's the carry's courier, actually. Obnot takes a lot of damage, but no. Siphon on Hunter just makes him back off. Honestly, looking close, though. I think that courier was on his way out, so he did get his boots.
Now Hunter has his brown boots, so he got those delivered.
Fight for the rune. Rocket looking very low. Has popped it. Who's gonna go down first? Yes, the shield!
Yes.
The shield!
Very cool.
Oh, what a man. He popped that water rune, got another charge out of his bottle, which I don't think did too much for him, but just having the mana for that shield, huge.
Absolute gamer.
Lovely little bit of gold going the way of Rocket Man in the mid lane.
I mean, that's a nice bit of money for him, considering he's still behind on the.
Now very low though. No bottle charges. He is just going to leave that mid lane. Up top though, we're going to see Soups fall again. Now Bommy B turns his face onto S1. S1 going to walk away with, I think at the time, about 3 stacks of Burning Spears on him. They haven't managed to kill S1 yet, but... I mean, if we can take a second just to look at the last hits. Husker doing very well. But, I mean, really holding out for Badlads here. With the next 2 slots going to Tit-Warblers. Dismember comes out onto Rucket Man, but level 6, he has the escape. I think he was deciding whether he needed to run away, attack, and decided just to stay exactly where he was. Both mid players got a bottle. Rucket Man's is empty, though, as opposed to Inever's.
He's going very low. He has to suck. He does a good bit of sucking.
I think he's going to make it out, but only just. Where's our friendly neighborhood hoodwink? Oh, already died before. And another kill goes down top. Soups dies again? S1 going to go as well?
Yeah, there's the rotation from Rocket.
So we do lose both cores in the top lane and a support. Thanks to the rotation from Rocket Man, we they're going to balance that out and get the core.
I was just about to
Chase
say...
going under the tower in the bot lane, though. Stun comes out. The return comes in from Scotty. TP down from Obnot and Ineverknew. Hunter going to walk away, though, avoiding the hook due to... I'm assuming they don't have vision there. Am I correct? I am correct. Had to double check that one. Kills coming out left, right, and center, but mostly going the way of Badlads.
Yeah, I was just about to say before he went top that I was hoping for Rocket to make some rotation somewhere with the Astral Stab on the Void Spirit. Great tool to make these early rotations with.
Definitely. I mean, just the speed and mobility of the Void Spirit compared to the Pudge, I think, could be a huge win there.
Yeah, so they're going to split Bommy in the mid lane for now.
Pudge really needs to put in the work to stay ahead, I think, to work well as a core.
He's grand. Rocket's making his way back over to mid.
Are we going to see something big?
Now, though, so they could lay down a lot of damage on the spot if they wanted to.
I mean, they're looking for it, but the Pudge is just looking to do some work of his own.
Yeah, I mean, it is also always very scary to go to dive a Pudge with the Dismember up.
Yeah, I mean, he's not overly scared. He's on the hook facet as well, but no stacks in his flesh heap yet.
Yeah, he just stays alive for a long time with heal from Dismember, and if he's rotting the entire time, like that's a lot of damage you're taking, especially if you're already burning part of your health pool for life break. If
you're getting attacked on that Pudge without the extra strength from the facet, I mean, the Dismember, the heal is helpful, but not everything. Hunter pops his ult on the Luna bot. He is going to get the kill onto Scotty and the kill onto Obnot, who was down there. I was just watching that ult hit creeps everything but Scotty, but fortunately got, I think, the last hit in on Scotty and managed to kill him. Rocket diving the tower, and Ineverknew. No mana on the Pudge. Pudge just trying to run away. He has popped the meat shield, and that's going to be enough damage reduction. haste on the Void Spirit, but he didn't want to pursue that any further, seeing that he was doing basically nothing to the Pudge. Bommy B with an early armlet here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Armlet
he's
and
going to be
3
dealing a
gauntlets of
lot of
strength.
damage.
Meanwhile, FaZe... Oh! We see the hook shot in onto the cogs. The Pudge is going to TP in. I don't know if he has made it back to base. He's got mana now. Beautiful hook onto the Huskar. Going to take him down. Bird's going to walk away. But 2 rotations top for that kill. So I would say in most Goon stacks, there's going to be a call after that of space created.
Rucket in the meantime stealing the bounty runes. But not finding his bottle refill there.
Is he stealing them, or were they his bounty runes all along? I mean, the Pudge not getting his bottle refill, but still with 1 charge and a lot of mana. He could go for something here. Bird quite far in here. Pops the cogs just to try and get a chance to run away. Hook comes out. It's the creep.
He had great cover from the creeps there, though.
Yeah, Bird's just going to walk away on that one.
I'm not trying to intercept him, but he's only level 4.
But I mean, 2 against 1 here. The high 5 comes out, but the Bushwhack's going to get him, along with the Ice Path. Pudge rotating up. Is he going to make the hook? Huge hook. He's going to go for it. No, he's going to run up on him. He's just going to run. He's not even going to throw it. Cogs come out. Now the hook goes. Hits the creep.
Ah, those cogs are so cute.
Hunter coming in. Going to see if he can get some kills here. I mean, it's ballsy play. But no, here comes Rocket Man from the left side. Soups goes down to the Luna ult. Obnot looking very low to the Void Spirit. And Pudge going to just try and make his way out, but no, he's not going to make it. Bird with the hook shot, but there's nothing left.
There's no mana for better.
Pudge turns. He makes the hook. He's got a Void Spirit. I don't think it's what he wanted. Scotty coming into the triangle now. Taunt goes down from the Void Spirit. Ult coming out from the Death Prophet. They're still going to chase this Pudge with the Barrier Assault up. The Pudge is going to go down. Scotty now left here all alone. TP comes in from the Hoodwink. Bushwhack onto Luna. Hunter could go down here. This would be a nice kill for Tit-Warblers. Rocket Man still in the back. Is he going to look to help? He's going to drop down with the Astral Step. Is that Astral Step? I don't even fucking know. Couldn't tell you.
The ult is Astral Step.
He's going to get bushwhacked onto a random tree, but he's going to go back in again. Cogs come in from Bird, who's returned. Obnot pushed back with the Cogs. Bommy B's come in. We lose Rocket Man, we lose the Hoodwink, and we lose Scotty on Death Prophet, but then Soups has come back to the mid tower and found almost the entire Badlads team, and he's going to fall as well.
They're all on solo health as well.
What the fuck has happened here? That fight was like 5 minutes long.
Yeah, these fights are going great for Badlads. Bommy and Hunter currently top of the net worth, with Rucket not far behind S1, who's in the 3rd place.
I mean, a fight that I really felt could possibly have gone Tit-Warbler's way towards the end there, that Badlads were overstepping, but they definitely pulled it back.
Yeah,
Pudge, oh, he's going to hook that to safety. Is he going to pick it up for himself? He is indeed.
They really need some experience on this Hoodwink, still level 4 at 12 minutes.
Yeah, this is when I, as a support, would usually be getting, even though I'm playing positively for the tournament, I would be getting shouted at to fuck off and go get your level 6, as I have been told multiple times. Hook shot comes in from Bird onto the Pudge. Ice Path comes out to try and save him. Bommy B jumps himself in on the Husker. Pudge pushed out. The Kxavic pops the ult. Bommy B looking very low here in a fight against S1. Hook comes out. Pudge manages to kill him, but the Pudge goes down for it. Bird chasing down Soups on this Jakiro, but he's getting blocked by Obnot. Rocket Man comes in to finish it up. Bushwhack comes out, but now we've got Obnot stuck just in the middle of 3 heroes from Badlads and is going to fall. 1 for 4 going the way of Badlads.
The Warblers.
Yeah, I mean, 6k gold lead at 13 minutes. This is looking bad for Tit-Warblers.
Yeah, Bommy B was doing a lot of work there.
Ult goes out from Hunter in the bot lane onto Scotty, and Scotty's going to fall, just taking every single one of those Lucent Beams.
Yeah, the Badlads are in a good spot in this game. Hunter's about to finish his Yasha on the way to the Manta. Gonna move into the Dragonlance after, probably.
And we already got the Mask of Madness on that. What are we building on that Huskar? We just go BKB. We've got the Sanj.
BKB, yeah. S1 trying to farm up.
Bird comes
Radiance,
in onto Inever trying to get back to the tower. Bushwhack comes out along with the Ice Path. Ult comes out from the Jakiro. Bird taking a lot of damage. Bommy B jumps in as Bird leaves. Badlad's going to decide to disengage here. No retaliating hook coming out as it's on cooldown.
There.
I mean, diving the tier 2 as well with the tier 1 still up.
I mean, if you're a Huskar, you can do it, but with a macro fire, you're taking a lot of damage.
Smoked up, and the punch is just going to steal that regen rune there.
S1 is just trying to farm up a Radiance on the Lifestealer.
I mean, still
Feels
pretty
like
far
he
away
needs
from it.
to, like, stay on par with the Luna on farm, which he's falling behind in.
I mean, he's about
Badlads are
1,400
also
gold out from that
forward.
still. Smoked, pushing
Bird
through this
is gonna
jungle.
Look for the hook shot here, maybe. Does not see S1 currently.
I mean, he's been hitting them well so far. Will he just go for it?
He's gonna
S1
do the
gonna
race
TP out.
TP.
Yeah.
That's a good TP.
The right move. The right move.
TPs himself to the triangle where he can finish up the Ancients. And is going to be in a position to finish his Sacred Relic as well.
He's got that Sacred Relic, but obviously, yeah, still 1,200 off going for that Radiance. Whereas, dear Luna got that Yasha. Building the Dragonlance now before going for the Manta. I mean, interesting. I don't know what the standard build is on the Luna, but I definitely feel if you're doing this well, you'd maybe just look straight for the Manta, but maybe wanting a bit more security.
I think you just like the Yasha for the stats, and like the Dragonlance just help you stay a safer distance, gives you some strength as well. Like Luna just loves stats, and Dragonlance gives a lot of it.
Makes sense. It does make sense.
I think we all remember the days when Meepos were building Dragonlances on a melee hero just to get the extra.
Yeah, I was going to reference that. It's insane that it's that stat heavy that the melee Meepo is like, yeah, sure, I'll take a Dragonlance. TP out on was that Bommy B in the mid lane? Who did we just see TP? I don't know, but it was a Badlads member who did not want to be there, and rightfully so.
We're just gonna look for the Wisdom Rune here, but already picked up by Tit-Warblers. Their own Wisdom Rune is still there.
Ping comes out. I think them
they're
knowing
finding
the
S1's career there. That is very bad for him. That means he won't be able to get his talisman out when he actually gets the money for it. But he might just sneak over to their secret shop.
I was going to say, you could always look for the opponent's secret shop. A lot of couriers in the sky here. Still pushing this tier 2 bot. They're going to save their tier 1 mid. I think hoping to not lose a tier 1 maybe. Already at a 10k lead. Kills looking 20-4. I mean, absolute madness in terms of how far ahead they are in gold. Just looking at the net worth. Top 3 positions all going the way of Badlads.
Yeah, very much their game at the moment. 10k ahead.
Ineverknew pushed out fairly far here. Hunter coming over, fully smoked with the rest of the team. Nobody's popped yet, but they do know he's there. Surely he's in vision. Yeah, Hunter pops. Dips out just to not get caught out on their own.
They scan him.
He's running still. He knows he's running from something, I feel.
Yeah, absolutely.
They've scanned. They think he's still around the triangle. He's farming? A madman. Does he know they're there, or did he just walk all the way down here because he wanted to farm somewhere he thought they weren't? I'm not sure that he knows that they were chasing. And they don't think he's still there. So, I mean, I guess he can farm safely now, but they're going to be looking to lose this tower. I assume he has a TP scroll on him. He does. Fortify goes out for the dire side. I mean, Badlads have lost at least one tower, so they're not going to get that clean win. And they're going to lose their Wisdom Rune. Think as they should. There are a couple of stacks there, but this one's just going to leave. Nope, he's going back for them. Got anything happening? I mean, Soup's just chilling by this tower. It's going to throw down the ult. Bird misses the hook shot. I mean, very lucky for Soups, because very ballsy place for him to stand. I thought we were going to see the death of another very ballsy and confident Pos 5, as we have seen many a time in the Goon games.
TPing down for S1, but he's going to run himself
away. He's going to rage TP out.
He could be disabled. He could be piercing disabled there. Going to make it out of the rage TP.
I mean, somewhat just proving the value of this clockwork, not clockwork pick, sorry, this lifestealer pick.
Yeah, definitely, especially considering how much magic damage is going to be flying around in some of these fights. The rate's going to be invaluable for him. He has finished his Radiance, so he's can try to start to catch up in farm, even though he's got a long way to go to catch up to Hunter.
Not impossible, though. I mean, that 10k lead is slipping. Badlads kind of moving around, trying to look for towers, I think, in kills, but not keeping up on the farm anymore.
I mean, they did got the bottom tier too. Like, that's good enough for as far as objectives goes.
Although, me saying that 10k lead was dropping, it has just ticked back up again to 10k. Radiance now, though, on S1. Hopefully going to help them out a bit. Although, part of me does hope we're not looking at 2 super long games tonight, because fuck me, I'm not sure I can take it. We were very lucky on Monday that we got 2 very short games. Although, look in this scenario, I guess, is a matter of perspective.
I've got pipe finished on Matthew, and they're about to finish, well, 500 gold away from guarding Greaves on Scotty. That's going to give him some more teamfight presence.
Yeah, they're going to look for this Tormentor. Swoop's taking a lot of damage. Is he going to walk away? He's popped the salve, started to walk away, changed his mind and come back.
Very fast.
Well, no, they don't have that. They don't have that carry with them.
There you go. They got the shard for Obnot there.
Got the shard for Obnot, but they do lose the tier 2 top.
Yeah, they were never defending that. Like, that's hardly a loss of that.
I would agree. I think they're on high ground defense now in attempt to farm, but the problem is the more towers they lose, the more map control they're going to lose to Badlads and not be able to farm as easily.
Matthew and Scotty trying to put some pressure on this bottom tier 1 here.
TPs are going to go back. Sorry, I hit my start menu instead of my alt key. Ineverknew stuck by Bird. Bird taking on the mid lane, a 1v1. Solo Bird right here. And Bird's going to back off on that. In the mid lane, TPs are coming back. They're going to look for a fight down bottom, but everybody on Tit-Warblers just making their way back. The TPs go back, but Scotty left behind. He didn't want a TP. All comes out from Hunter, and once again, Scotty's going to basically fall entirely just to a soloed Eclipse. I know there was a hook shot there, but I'm not sure it was necessarily needed. Not a super long cool then, though, so nothing lost there. I think Ping's coming out, knowing that the Wisdom rune's up.
I mean, you've got the hook shot to get kills at this point, right? That's why you did.
That's fair. That's fair. And he also wants to be in XP range, so.
I'm gonna get the Wisdom rune for Kxavic here.
Yeah, someone on Badlads knows they're 7 times stable. That's right. If anyone's out there and they've got young family members or children of their own asking why is their maths important, you tell them they better know they're 7 times stable, as one day they too might be playing in the GTI National. And they're going to need to know when to go and steal those Wisdom runes.
True. I'm gonna look to take this last tier 2 here in the mid lane. S1 is kind of like hanging around, but not sure if they're in a position to defend this.
Interestingly, pipe almost up on Bird. We finished the pipe on the mid pudge. 2k gold on him as well. So to be fair, Bird's still a decent bit behind in terms of building the pipe. I'll give them
Guardian
that.
Greaves also finished on Scotty now, so there's going to be some more like defensive team fights coming out from Tit-Warblers.
Yeah. I mean, nice bit of health, nice bit of armor. It still gives armor, right? Please tell me I'm right.
Yeah, I think it does.
It does.
Yeah, it does.
Does it not give armor on cast?
It does.
Don't think it does.
That's the heal. I was thinking of the passive.
Yeah, it's passive armor. I swear it used to give armor on cast. Maybe I'm chatting out my ass.
I'm not sure that's the case. I think it's always been like this.
Uh-oh, teams running into each other here. We got a DD on Rucket Man, but about to drop. He's only got about 10 seconds left on that. Bird backing off. There is Courier in the line of fire, but fortunately nobody spots it. And Tit-Warblers seem to be of the opinion that if you're not in our territory, we're not too worried about you. They're they want to keep their borders closed, but they don't want to go fight abroad.
Yeah, Hunter's got the Dragonlance and the Manta finished now. Absolutely massive on this Luna.
I mean, just huge in the fight. So they're now looking for this Roach. Who are you putting this Roche on? They're putting it on the Luna. I think it's got to be the Luna, right? Although part of me does feel it's not awful on the Void Spirit. Although he is a couple levels behind, so maybe not getting as much value, but...
I think you could put it on any core there, because like Hunt or the Husk, the Void Spirit like to just jump in. If you're not too worried about your Luna dying, but obviously the safe play is just put it on the Luna, as he's going to be the one sieging.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Needing to go on the high ground. I think that's a good reason. I do just sometimes worry you put it on a carry with not a ton of mobility, and if they're last to die or something, or they're stuck in there on their own when they respawn. Hook comes in onto Hunter. They catch him in the back. He's getting dismembered, but the ice is down as well. Ob not charging up. The break comes down, and there we go. It's a good job they put it on the Luna. The Rucket not even anywhere near the fight. Hookshot comes in on Bird. He's going to trap Scotty by the racks, but Ineverknew taking down Bommy B here. Ult comes out from Hunter. We're going to see the Pudge fall. The Pudge buys back. Bommy B goes down. Bird goes down. Kxavic goes down. We see buybacks now onto the Lifestealer who just went down. Rocket Man finally showed up to the fight, but is now left all alone in there. And due to the buyback on the Pudge, we're going to see another dismember, and that's going to be a team wipe on Badlads. Scotty did fall somewhere in that as well. I apologize. I'm not sure when or where.
He died in between the buybacks and them getting back to the fight.
Oh my, almost a 4K gold shift. Even with, does the gold change count the buybacks?
Yes, I'm pretty sure, because like I think like S1 and Matthew would have gotten more gold for this if not for the buybacks.
Yeah, but I mean, still, almost a 4K gold shift with buybacks as well. I mean, that's pretty big.
Yeah, I mean it was a costly hold for Tit-Warblers, but they did get it, and they didn't lose tier 3 either. So I think like that's kind of what you're like the best case scenario for him at this point.
Yeah, I mean,
even though like
they
it's
didn't
going to
even
be
lose
very
tower.
scary 7 minutes with both your
my poor boy, my poor boy. Oh, I never knew hooking for the rune there, and it disappears just as the 2-minute mark hits. Oh, I've never felt so bad. That haste rune just disappearing from the slipping through his fingers.
Bommy dies to
a neutral creep. Oh, they're doing the tormentor.
Hunter always dies as well.
Yeah, Hunter almost actually dies to the. Oh, sorry. I saw the flare come in and just assumed it was a vicious opponent flare, but not actually. Tips coming out.
We do a little trolling. That's a good point from Bommy. We do a bit of trolling.
Definitely need to work out the stats of all of how many goons have died to the tormentor. I think at some point someone needs to put... I mean, I say someone because I'm probably not going to end up doing it myself, but we need a nice little sort of in memory of compilation for all of the goons who have died to the tormentor in the Goon International.
Yeah, Hunter has his BKB now. That's going to make him very difficult to deal with in these fights.
I mean...
Looking for the Kanda next.
We saw like a 4K swing to we saw like a 4K swing back towards Tit-Warblers, and Badlads just taking back that lead so quickly.
Yeah,
just through farming. I mean, I'm going to assume it's not just all on the Luna. You know that the Void Spirit able to farm pretty quick, even the Huskar.
Definitely going to be more on the Luna than the Huskar because it already died.
We got that Heaven's Halberd on the Huskar. Well, no, but I mean the Void Spirit's got to help. Smoked up now. Sure. Going into the enemy triangle. Badlads looking for something. Hookshot comes out onto the Pudge. Bird just loves trying to go on I Never. Oh no! Hunter with the ult. Sky's going to make it away, but Pudge goes down. Sky on the Death Prophet just trying to run. Is he going to make it out? Supports come in to try and help. Butch works out. Ice Path's out. Taunt comes out from Rocket Man, but not going to catch anyone. Oh, I was just...
A great eye pass by Soups there, keeping the Death Prophet safe.
Yeah, I mean, I think I was just so thankful for Scotty to not just go down getting solo ulted by Hunter again. It's happened to him 3 times this game that I've seen, you know. I just feel like the man needed to catch a break.
And Badlads are just back pushing the tier 3 again. There's no fort or buybacks on the patch in live theater this time, so it's going to be a harder hold for the Warblers.
Yeah, I mean, Badlads not giving up like a Jehovah's Witness or constantly knocking on your door.
Yeah.
Bird with the hook shot in. Rucket Man to follow up, this time in the fight with his team. Soups goes down very quickly. Scotty with the sucky suck just trying to do something. The ult goes off. Ult from Kxavic. It's huge, but the infest into Scotty gives him that bonus bit of health that he needs. Break comes out, but onto the Maiden, not doing a lot of damage. Maybe not charged up very long. Rax goes down, and Badlads just ready to wander out. Bird,
yeah.
Oh, I thought Bird was stuck in the trees for a second there as he was doing his little flyby cogs just to rub it in their faces.
So, itemization-wise, S1 has queued up 2 Aghanim Scepters.
He wants them all.
He wants 2 of them, 1 for each hand.
He just wants as many as he can get. I mean, he walks on his hands, so I'm thinking he's struggling to carry 1 Aghanim Scepter, never mind 2.
Yeah, I mean,
maybe strapped to his back. Oh, strapped to his head like horns, just really big horns.
Like that. Yeah, he can just headbutt people and it'll stab them with the axe.
Yeah, Aghanim's horns. They're gonna miss this illusion route. Nope, Rucket wants it. He's going back. Says I will have illusions, and I will have them now. 15k lead now on Badlads. Just so much money on that Luna. I mean, 5k on the Lifestealer.
Yeah, Bommy has his BKB and Halberd finish now as well, so that's gonna make it even more difficult for the Warblers to fight into this.
I mean, what facet even is he? I didn't check. Incendiary. That's as opposed to the other one's the blood splatter, isn't it? That heals.
I don't know what the Huskar facets are.
Yeah, I think there's a blood one where when he ults it, when he uses life break, it heals his team.
That sounds
it's like a blood splatter, but he's gone for the damage, which I think the right choice here, going into some pretty tanky enemies. Because it, I believe it then does, it does burn damage related to health. I mean, just the Lunar Illusions here, just trying to push up this tower. Tit-Warblers really needing a good high ground defense here. S1 away, farming elsewhere.
Badlads have like enough tankiness on their side as it is. Like it was, they were just tanking the exorcism in that last Rax push and just did not care.
Yeah, I mean, I'd also be a bit worried that even if Tit-Warblers make a comeback here, they're going to struggle to push towers. The illusions just doing work. Oh, Rucket Man's got his illusions up, but they're not going anywhere. And now they're smoked. Everybody's smoked. Well, almost everybody's smoked off for Badlads. Kxavic just hanging back. And a hook goes out onto one of the illusions. Would have been a ballsy play if that had been the Luna running up.
I didn't see him pop out of smoke, so that was kind of funny.
I mean, it feels like they're stalling here, not really farming, not sure maybe quite how to make that final. Hook shot comes out from Bird, Bird's in! Pudge trapped in the backlines, ult comes out from the Luna, ult comes out from the Death Prophet. The Pudge pops a BKB, goes for a big hook, doesn't catch. I think that hit an illusion or a creep.
Yeah, big team ults expanded on both sides, but Badlads are just going to back off and wait it.
3 ults gone from Badlads, 2 ults gone from Tit-Warblers. I mean, one of them's still up. They could do something with it, but I'm not sure they will. Oh, smoke comes out. Are they going to look for something? I mean, Bird is just outside. His team not far away, though. He's actually going to back up now.
Not much time left on his exorcism, though.
No, I don't think it would be smart to look for something, but, you know, always hopeful for the action. What can I say?
S1 has almost finished the first of his Aghanim Scepters, though.
Oh, little Acorn coming out onto Bommy B mid. And the hook! He catches Bommy B! Dismember follows up, but the BKB's already out. The Pudge tries to walk away. Bommy B's not having it. He dives on. Tit-Warbler's trying to back up, maybe regroup. We see an offensive Yules come out on the Pudge, but just looking to take this tower, but the Fortify comes out. They get the Ice Pack onto Bommy on the Huskar. No follow-up, really, though. Not wanting to drop too far below this high ground. Both teams going to walk away scot-free.
Both teams still alive. They did force us one back with that. Taking some time away from him to farm his first Aghanim Scepter.
Yes, it's first of many by the looks of things. Maybe that's his new strategy. How many Aghanims can he get? Does someone need to remind him who he's playing?
Queue something else up now, but if he queues up another Aghanim Scepter, I will respect it.
Does someone need to remind him who he's playing? Does he think that he's playing Alchemist and that he can give them to his team?
Maybe
does he think
is,
Does he think it's just a Dota mechanic?
Like if you got 2 Aghanim Scepters, then you reduce your cooldown even further, right? You got like 2 charges. Now he's queued up AC now.
I don't know. I never know if items stack or not. I just sort of hope for the best.
I'm pretty sure every item in the game stacks. You can quote me on that.
I will.
So we've got Kanda finished on Hunter. Even more damage coming out from Luna.
Oh dear, oh dear. Is a courier? Oh, onto a creep wave. Bird's in though. Bird doesn't want to. Oh, Bird gets caught by the bushwhack. Hook goes out, but he hits a creep. Unfortunately, Bird half health, but still making his way out. He pops that pipe just to take less damage. And another. I don't know what this ability's called. I just call it break. Another sharpshooter out onto the Crystal Maiden, but not doing too much. I mean, honestly, we're seeing good hold here from Tit-Warblers, but with that gold lead just ever increasing, I'm not sure I see a comeback here. Offensive Yules there, but only Bird on his own. Just fucking with them, maybe?
I mean, S1 is making his way up into the net worth ranks. He's about tied with Rucket now. Still a fair bit behind Hunter and Luna, but...
I mean, this is true, but do you feel he can carry that on his own? I know he's the carry.
Definitely not on his own.
When we're looking at Badlads...
Which will reduce some of the damage coming out from the Luna if he infests her.
Raw comes out from Roshan, so everybody's aware. They're looking to catch Bird here on his own. Cogs goes out. Did the hook throw? No, he cancelled it in time. I thought he'd just hooked Obnot.
Jetpacks away.
I mean, Bird's still just hanging around to screw with them, really, while this Roshan gets taken down. I think the Aegis is going to give them what they need for that final push, but... they're smoked up now. Yeah, I mean, 3 very strong cores plus Bird on the clockwork on Badlads. I mean... No shade to Kxavic putting down good damage in the fights, but I just mean he's not able to stand up to the enemies necessarily. My point on Tit-Warblers being that I'm not even sure that Pudge can control the fight and stand in it. So if they've only got S1 farmed up and capable of fighting...
Yeah, I think for the next fight, the idea is just going to be try to get the infest on the Luna, and then maybe that frees up enough space for the rest of the team to come in and use their abilities. Because that takes a lot of damage away if you don't have all those glaives bouncing around.
True, but I mean the Luna now with 2 lives.
It's not gonna be an easy fight. Definitely not.
But we've seen them do it before, so will we see it again? Tit-Warblers here.
But last time we saw him do it, it cost him 2 buybacks.
Bird comes in with the hook shot on the Scotty, puts down the Cogs. Cogs go out. Hunter throwing out the ult. The Pudge falls. Pudge with the buyback. Ult comes out on the Jakiro right through the middle of that fight. Huge damage coming out. S1's out. S1 taking down Bird. Bird falls. S1 looking for his next target. No, he's backing off. DD coming in on Rucket Man. He's going to jump onto Obnot. Obnot's going to fall. Scotty trying to heal up in the base, but the ice path goes out. Ineverknew dismembering in the back, but Bommy B's going to take him down regardless. There are glaives all over the fucking place. Suck comes out, but the Death Prophet is frozen and is going to fall. The racks are going down. Buyback on the Death Prophet. Are they going to go back in? S1's in. He wants the hold. Ooh. He's looking low. S1 goes down. Huge damage coming out from the rest of his team, though. Buyback on S1. Death Prophet's brought back and is back in the fight. Burn damage on Hunter. Hunter's still with the Aegis, though. Only losing Bird that fight. Badlad's going to walk away. A lot of them fairly low, but...
Yeah, that was a good attempt by S1 trying to get the infest on the Luna there, but the taunt life break from Bommy coming out with that Acceptor put an end to that. He was not able to cast the infest.
Absolutely crazy. Such a shame. Bommy B going to dive on S1 now. Ult comes out on Hunter. S1 taking a lot of damage. He does get the infest and breaks back out. It is going to help him survive. Bird's back. Jumps in. S1 falls. Luna falls in the background, but going to come back up with that Aegis. No buyback on S1. Obnot falls on the Hood Rat. We do lose Bommy B, but they still have enough cores to try and take this tower. Soups throws out his ult and dies for it. Shouldn't have said I'm over here, because they said, yeah, we know, we'll get you now. GG's come out, and that's going to be game 1 going the way of Badlads.
I'm disappointed. I'm gonna say it. I'm disappointed. There is no roam coming out from Kxavic. No roam. I told him to do it.
Nearly a 40-minute game. I wouldn't quite call it a full-on stomp, but I mean, what a game! What a final couple of fights.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, you talk. I need a minute. Talk us through it.
Yeah, I mean, it was just obviously a very high pressure lineup from Badlads going into this game. A lot of damage coming out from both the Luna and the Huskar. Rucket starting out with a pretty rough lane against Matthew, but gets that solo kill around the rune, very clutch for him. And yeah, once this Luna comes online and gets far enough ahead, there is just no stopping it. It is quite that simple.
Yeah, I mean, I think in general, great job from Hunter on the Luna to not only farm but manage to stay in those early fights, just utilizing the damage from that ult to get a few early kills and really sort of rocket him into the lead in terms of net worth. I think you're right in terms of Rucket. You know, struggled in lane, not being able to get last hits in such a competitive lane, or you just struggled to get onto the wave to hit it as a melee hero against the Pudge, but the Pudge just struggled to get any good ganks when roaming, and Rucket just went around and really helped his team win, at least win the back end of their lanes if they hadn't done so well earlier on. And yeah, what are we looking at in terms of, I mean, even just if you look at the kill difference, 35 to 11, and look at how many times Hunter died. I know he had Aegis twice and used it, but I can't believe there was only 2 deaths on Bird. The man's a fucking lunatic.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely had some places where he tempted fate in those engagements, but the teamfight items, the tankiness from stuff like the pipe coming out just keeps him in it. Looks like Super switched teams. Now he's back. Okay.
The damage that came out from that Luna, both building and hero, 30k hero damage to S1's 11k. I mean, huge.
I didn't know that Bird is the best player to ever touch this game. Ups as a good piece of info there.
My God, so much damage received. I mean, 60k damage received by Sky. They had so much tankiness on Tit-Warblers. I think they were just lacking in damage.
Yeah, I mean, obviously the delay for S1 needing to find his radiance before really being able to fight hurt them a lot, because that's when the Badlads were just accelerating very quickly.
Yeah, I mean, look at this graph just in terms of net worth on Hunter. Absolutely crazy. I mean, even in terms of team net worth, Badlads really had it for the whole game.
Yeah, I mean that's what the Luna does in this meta, isn't it?
We did have a bit of a sway. I think that's where we saw that really good hold top with bot. Sorry, with the buybacks. And I think they just struggled to capitalize off that because Badlads didn't necessarily even come back for a big fight. They just came back and farmed like hell. Obviously, big shout out to Bommy B dying to the Tormentor, though. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, that's a good bit of trolling by good old Bommy B there. But yeah, it was an aggressive draft. It was a run at him draft, and they ran at them.
So, Badlads winning that game against Tit-Warblers, I believe I'm correct in saying that secures Tit-Warblers' place in the trench.
I believe it does, yes, but I've been wrong before, so it probably doesn't.
I think that's Tit-Warblers will be heading to the trench in the mini elimination tournament.
10 seconds to go.
They'll be fighting Granny's Cookies for their survival into the main stage, but we've still got another game to play, and this one might not be for all the marbles, but it is for the big kahunas. No, it's for pride. This one's for pride. This one's to say that they won a game.
This is the game where they have agreed to all pick heroes that haven't been played in the tournament yet.
Oh, yeah.
And obviously they can't ban any of these heroes because there's not like that many more than 10 left. I think they have like something they want to do with the bans. They were discussing this in the lobby, but I'm curious to see it.
So quickly running through heroes left unplayed in the tournament. We've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 14 because we can't include Ringmaster as he is not allowed in Captain's Draft yet. So we've got Batrider, Bloodseeker, Brewmaster, Broodmother, Chen, Clinks, Enchantress, Faceless Void, Io, Keeper of the Light, Leshrac, Morphling, Omni Knight, and Shadow Shaman. Honorable mention to Ringmaster as I'm still upset he's not in yet, but not that I've ever played him. I just like seeing him played.
Radiance ban.
So are these... So am I right in saying, Jesper, given your inside knowledge, that they're just throwing out random bans here, basically, and they're supposed to be picking entirely from that 14-hero pool?
I wonder if they're trying to make some sort of pattern with the bans, but it's nothing I've been able to decipher yet.
Well, we got a Lena ban, a Mars ban, and an Axe ban. They're all red. And then on the other side, we got an Anti-Mage, a Meepo, an Outworld Devourer, and a Slardar. None of whom are red, I guess. There's the Shadow Shaman coming out for Tit-Warblers.
Radiance ban.
Broodmother being taken by Badlads.
I like this.
They've stuck to it. They've stuck to their previous agreement. It's good to see. I don't know if contracts were signed, but Radiant spells Amosff. Oh my god, it does.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Amosff, I'm sad to see not in this game, but you know. I like how chat was wrong. It's not Radiant, it's Dire that spells Amosff, but we came in it. What have we got on the other side? Lena, Mars, Axe, Lamau. Oh, Lamau.
And then maybe like lol afterwards.
There was me trying to make a word. Lamau. Oh, I Lamau all the time. What have we got then? We've got Amosff.
I'm more invested in these bans than these.
Yeah, I want to know this. I want to decipher the code.
There's the Chen. That's Kxavic's Chen. He likes Chen because he has a set with him that gives him a nice mustache.
Are they just gonna spell Amosff with lots of S's on the end?
I mean, I'm excited what these last two bans are going to be. For
Chat, let me pull these back up. Right.
I'm imagining something like OL coming out for Tit-Warblers after this.
So we've got the Shadow Shaman, the Broodmother, and the Chen. What are we going to see? There's the Leshrac. So that's good. Leshrac mid, surely, yeah?
Probably. But
Leshrac mid, Broodmother mid or offlane, I guess. Shaman and Chen are your supports. I wonder if anyone's going to pick the IO. I want to see the IO, but I'm not sure we will. Although, actually, I'm hopeful that we don't see the IO. I'm still hoping for a Sedhep IO to appear.
5 seconds.
What I'm hoping for is, well, the Brit being picked this early makes me think it's offlane, but I'm also excited to see a brew for Bommy B.
Enchantress.
Bommy
I mean,
brew.
What the fuck have they done picking Shaman? They could have just had the legs team. They could have picked all heroes that were running around on 4 legs.
Yeah, I mean,
that's what Badlads are doing.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of legs already stolen by Badlads.
Yeah, so many legs all over. I mean, where's the full mounted team? That's what I want to see. Batrider, Keeper of the Light. I guess you've got to pick up like Leshrac and Enchantress because you're running out of people who sit on horses or sit on mounts from the amount we've got left to chat. So still, the picks are going so fast. Faceless Void. Possibly the best. I mean, there's still a Morphling there. So are they pushing Tit-Warblers into the Morphling carry, being the only carry left in that small pool that we've got here?
I've seen them discussing offlane Void as well.
10 seconds to go.
I mean, possibly. Cottle and Chen are their supports here, I guess, unless they just run a mid Cottle.
Is there really anything you're going to be able to call about this game?
I mean, there's a Batrider. Batrider offlane, Leshrac mid. If you run the Faceless Void offlane, and then they've got last pick though, so I don't think they're going to get this Morphling. Although you could run a Bloodseeker carry, so you know, I don't know where we're going to go with this.
It looks like it's just Amosff with more S's and then Lamau Law on the other side.
It's Amosff and Lamau Law. Or if you prefer my earlier pronunciation, Lul. Right. I mean, Omni Knight carry? Omni Knight's still in the pool. If anybody doesn't know what's happening, they're drafting entirely from the 14 unplayed heroes in the Goons National so far. And the bans are irrelevant because they agreed not to ban any of those heroes. So the bans are a secret code. If you haven't heard us already say it, work it out for yourselves. You should have been listening.
I mean, really, you shouldn't have, but like, if you are listening, that's on you, and you deserve to get spoiled.
I thought that was what we were here to do, spoil everything. I literally shout everything that's going on the screen. I mean, they can't put a secret code in there and me not shout it out.
Yeah, but that's like, if you're making the mistake of listening to us, then that's going to be your fate. You're going to have everything spoiled for it.
That's true. And also, you're probably going to hear a lot of bad takes, but, you know, that's where we're at.
But again, people like regular play with me are experienced in that field, so...
Hey, Jesper said I could quote him on it, so to quote Jesper, all items stack.
They're all abilities.
It was all items.
All abilities.
It's the Goons National, guys. The players are goons, the casters are goons. It's goons all round. No hired goons, though. It turns out we're not getting paid. I haven't been able to locate my union
told
rep.
me I was getting paid. I told him it's probably a ripoff, but...
Damn it.
I've been informed by Kxavic that I am getting paid the big bucks.
This is why I've been trying to contact my union rep, but I don't know who my union rep is. Omni Knight. Is it an Omni Knight carry? Did I call it?
Isn't your union rep Marty O'Donnell?
No, he's my coach.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
But I haven't been able to get in touch with him either. Marty, if you're out there, if you get this message, we've been trying to contact you. We've been struggling so far without our coach present. If you want to make yourself available or get in touch, that would be great. That's got to be a carry Omni Knight, right?
Yeah, I think so.
So exciting to see.
Ups is excited about it. He's
off-lane Omni carry Leshrac. I don't know any. This is the weirdest fucking draft. Let's carry Omni mid. There's the Bloodseeker. So they're going to throw... Actually, either of those heroes could go in the offlane. Right, while they do this, let me get these predictions short.
It is offlane Cuddle. It is offlane Cuddle.
It's offlane Cottle?
Yes.
Carry faceless. Support Bloodseeker. Okay, I'm interested to see the bird Bloodseeker. Who won game 1? Badlads, right?
Yeah.
I was here for it, but I'm just checking before I pay out. Search prediction. See, I have mods. I just don't have mods that watch Dota, so none of them are here. I have one mod who watches Dota. I don't know if he's here, but he refuses to do the predictions because he wishes to gamble himself. It's a real problem to have. And now I'll get if he is here, I'll get a message from him later complaining that I called him out on stream. And then I'll have to deal with him playing Earth Spirit again in my Dota games.
Don't you already have to do that?
That's true, yeah, it'll just get worse. Right, to give you the rundown, we've got Soups playing a support Shaman, Scotty on that offlane Leshrac, Obnot playing Pos... He's Pos 4. Pos 4 Enchantress. I never knew on Batrider running down mid. And S1 playing a lovely carry Omni Knight. Then on the other side, on Badlands, we've got Rucket Man going mid with his full brood of spiders. We've got Kxavic on that Chen. And then we've got other players on other heroes that we will get to in a second when I can see all their names again.
That's true, we do have other
We've
players.
got Bird playing a support Bloodseeker. Very exciting. We've got... who else have we got? We've got other players in here. We've got Hunter playing a carry Faceless Void and Bommy B playing a very interesting offlane Cottle.
No Times Square on the Faceless Void. I'm very sad.
There we go. My camera is working. Okay.
Yeah, look at Kxavic's mustache. Kxavic has a nice mustache.
There used to be a way you could like zoom in on them, but I can't really see it. It's under the helmet. Apparently, there's a mustache there, chat. Please appreciate.
What do you mean? Just look at its like portrait.
I'm looking at his portrait, but it just doesn't show it.
How is it
super well.
under the helm?
Wait, it's a little bit under the helmet, and his eyes glow. It's very hard to. Hang on, whose mustache am I looking at? Oh shit, my bad.
Tense.
I'm fucking clicked on Omni Knight.
30 seconds to go.
Oh, a very nice mustache. His face looks different as well.
And Chen?
Yeah.
I think it's just a mustache.
Okay. Okay. We'll discuss this later. Both teams going for their own jungle runes again, and just their own side of the river, really.
And they're off.
Very boring start. Not like Baps versus Too Hot as we saw on Monday with nearly a 5-man wipe in the opening fight. Everybody heading to their lanes. Do you have a prediction for this game, Jasper?
Well, I am excited to see what Kxavic is going to do with his Centaur convert. Because what he was saying earlier was, because he got a creep at the start of the game, he could stack camps at minute 1. We had to tell him that minute 1 is when the creeps first spawn, so he can't stack that. Then he said he was going to sit his Centaur in the triangle and then get another creep at level 2. But then I told him you can just take the other creep to lane and then stack with the other.
Excellent Gooner.
I don't know where Centaur is now. Has he just not summoned it?
On who? On the Chen?
Yeah.
Does the Chen summon creeps? I thought he had to go and summon. Oh, my bad.
Yeah, it's he's got a facet that lets him choose the type of creep he
Chen
wants.
changed. I don't like it.
I think he hasn't summoned it.
I mean, honestly, I'm excited to see the carry Omni Knight, and I think there's an interesting early game amount of early game damage on Tit-Warblers. But I just think it's a very solid team on Badlads. Very solid draft.
I mean, it's a kind of offlane and Bloodseeker for.
Oh, Bommy getting chased down a bit. Fight's going down on the bomb. Bird versus Soup's battle of the supports. One of them's basically playing a core. Damage comes in from the Cottle. Bird gonna keep chasing him down. He's not gonna hit the blood ritually thing. Blood right. There we go. Nearly had it. Bird just trying to get some mana back there as the fight continues between the cores.
So Kxavic has
Soups is chasing. Soups is chasing. What's he gonna do?
Oh, the creeps have been pulled.
The creeps. The final hit. Bird falls. Bird gets first blood, but Chen goes down in the top lane.
As well as Hunter's Courier.
2 kills for Tit-Warblers and a Courier. Oh no!
3.
Rocket's fallen. 3 kills for Tit-Warblers. An early sway of gold. It's a total reverse of what we saw last game.
I mean, these heroes are also a bit of a reverse of what we saw last game.
Are we going to find out that the reason Tit-Warblers haven't won a game yet in the group stage is because these are their best heroes? And they haven't been played at all yet. They've been holding out.
They've been saving the strats. You'd love to see
Here's
it.
was the whole thing. They've baited Badlads into this. Oh, let's all pick from the unpicked heroes because they're all shit heroes that nobody knows how to play, but they've been practicing on the sidelines. These are their favorite heroes.
They've just masterminded this entire tournament into this game. This is their.
Yeah, I mean, they really should have done it a game earlier, though, as they willingly headed to the trenches regardless.
Sure.
But Bloodright comes out, stuff and Soup's chasing.
In the elimination games, who's gonna stop them?
Maybe that's it. The elimination game. They've put themselves into the elimination games just to clean up in there.
I'm pretty sure Kxavic still has not summoned his convert. He was very
I haven't
excited
seen
about
it
getting
yet.
the creep from level 1, and he just hasn't used it.
I mean, Soups and Bird are just sort of flirting in the jungle, to be honest. They're not even. They're not playing their lane.
We need to put last sets on. People are rioting.
Oh, my bad. My bad. Sorry, I was just so invested in the action. And the absolute mess that we're watching here.
Be invested in. Yeah, so the lanes are very much in the favor of Tit-Warblers now. S1 and Matthew both ahead of their respective laning opponents.
I mean, it's all just madness. Net worth wise, massively ahead on well, not massively, but fairly ahead on Tit-Warblers.
It is okay. It is 1k.
Yeah, but when you look at it as, you know, you got 2.2k on Batrider, 2.2k on...
Kxavic has summoned the Centaur.
Yeah, but we're going to lose Bird again, I think, to S1 on the bot lane. Bommy B trying to put down some damage. S1 doesn't care. We got the Centaur out. Where is it?
He did summon it, but it times out, so he's...
Well, it wasn't seen on stream, therefore it hasn't happened.
That's fair enough.
But
there's a rumor that the Centaur was there.
2k lead now for Tit-Warblers, and when you look at the net worth, it's on all the right people. All the right boys. And various creatures of different makeups. Bird back down the bot lane. I do quite like that Bloodseeker set. Yeah, it's quite edgelord, but it's, you know, it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun. Looks very fantasy-esque. Oh, he's going to get held, but the silence goes out on the Shaman caught in the blood right. S1 looking for a bit more damage, but he's not going to be able to get it. Just going to go back to last day. I mean, Bommy B looking low, but able to sustain just throwing out this Illuminate every time with the chakra, because he's got the chakra. What's it called? Chakra magic? Is that right?
The mana thing, yeah, that's chakra magic.
I apologize, chat. I'm going to have to mod my own chat due to lack of mods available. We will be having words with them. Block.
Bommy B dead.
Bommy B died? No! Not looking in the wrong lane!
Bottom towers seen better days.
I also don't think I even managed to properly...
stand out by the Batrider now.
Why can't I mod this properly? Have I already modded it? Oh, I don't know. It's fine.
Oh, Kxavic has used the Centaur again. It's on cooldown, but I don't know
where
it is.
It's not here. It hasn't happened.
I don't know where it is. It's on cooldown.
Yeah. Has he used it really? I mean, every lane just looking for kill. Kill goes down mid. Ineverknew on the Batrider finally manages to take down Rucket. I think just over, you know, wearing him down gradually.
Oh, the Centaur is stacking the Ancients.
But there Bird's looking very low. S1 looking to dive the tower. The Blood Right comes out, does silence S1, but did I say the Centaur? I don't know. I meant S1. S1 now running away, running for his life, but I think he's going to be okay. In the top lane. Damage going out. Hunter just going to drop back to get rid of that. Going to do a little cheeky time walk. Kxavic taking a lot of damage. Turns around. Did he turn around on purpose?
Probably just...
Gonna fall.
Didn't want him to chase down Hunter, I guess.
Yeah, perhaps. Like, he had already used the time warp, maybe a little vulnerable.
Unfortunately, the Centaur has died with him, so he won't be able to stack the Ancient camp again.
I still haven't seen this Centaur, so I don't believe it exists.
You could have seen it. It was stacking Ancient right then and there.
Also, I'd just like to thank the mod who did show up to the chat in our time of need. My girlfriend watching from the living room has dealt with the invaders of the chat.
Very cool. You love to see it. I'm just looking when Kxavic summons his Centaur again. I'm very invested in a Centaur.
Last hit wise, we got good last hits coming out on this Omni carry. I mean, Omni carry? Is it as interesting as I feel it is? I feel like you don't see it a ton.
Yeah.
I mean, he
summoned the Centaur again. Look at Kxavic.
Where is he? Where is this?
Where is this Centaur? How do you not see this?
Oh, that's his Centaur. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I see it. So Kxavic has finally used his summon convert and summoned the Centaur. And it's not going to be out of Hell Hunters. He has to time walk away against Obnot, who's just throwing down damage.
Yeah, he's found him.
Oh no! Kxavic and his Centaur have been found in the jungle, but Bird's here, and Bird's going to say, you fuck off and stay away from Kxavic.
Centaur is burning. The Centaur is gonna die.
No, not
Very
the
sad.
Oh, that poor Centaur. But Ineverknew turning round
still
here.
alive.
So much fire
no,
damage
he
out
got
as they
it.
have to run back through it. Bloodright goes down.
Here's a
But even the
monster.
silence isn't going to stop him as Ineverknew drags back Bird. Bird trying to run away, getting that extra speed from anyone who's low health on the map. But Kxavic left without any bonus speed. Bloodright goes down. Silence is out. But Tit-Warblers could not give a shit. In the mid lane, Rucket trying to push down. Soup's trying to stop him. Rucket, move your spiders. Get them on Soups. Bloodright out again. Ineverknew chasing in. A lot of damage. That save comes out on Soup, but he's going to go down anyway. Ineverknew silence now. A lot of damage coming out from Rucket Man. Everyone's in his webs. Obnot now caught, but Scotty here going to take out Rucket Man. Bird trying to make a run for it. Is he going to make it? Bommy B comes in to try and lay down suppressing fire. And just enough to make sure that Bird stays alive.
And that's 2 kills on the board for Badlads. They finally made it to the scoreboard.
Finally got a couple. They get a bit of a gold swing, but just ticking up there as I'm talking about it to a 4k gold lead on Tit-Warblers.
Centaur's out again. Look at him go.
Nope, there he is. Look at him go. He's fighting a bird. Not the bird, just a bird.
There can only be one bird in this
The
game.
bird is mid, currently getting taken down by the animals. Ineverknew just burning him down slowly while Obnot just throws spears at him from a distance. Bloodright goes down, and a last-ditch attempt is going to silence both the Tit-Warblers players, but not before Bird goes down on that support Bloodseeker.
It's fine, Kxavic has a new bird.
Kxavic just running through with his little army of critters, running through the mid lane, hoping not to get spotted. What are we seeing on the spot tower, though? Turns out nothing. Bommy B backs off to a safe distance, and S1 and Soups are going to think better than to dive that tier 1 that deep.
Yeah, the Uno reverse from the last game carries through with now all 3 cores of Tit-Warblers top of the network.
Yeah, so high up. We got fights going down in both of the outside lanes. S1 taking a lot of damage as we see TPs in from Kxavic to help Bommy B. In the top lane, we've got Hunter and who else is up here? Oh, sorry. Right there. Right where? They keep moving. What is this? Madness. Hunter and Bird in the top lane. I swear there's a lot of very swift movement there, though. Of not looking to poke, just taking a little bit of tower damage. Bird looking maybe to flank, not going to do anything. I mean, Hunter getting a little low. More damage from Obnot, just waiting for Scotty really to go in on this, I think, and commit to it if they want to get him. There goes the time warp. Maybe hesitant because of the chrono. We're going to see something mid. Ineverknew caught on the wrong side of the river. Goes in on Rucket Man, then thinks better of it. He takes so much damage from the spiders and gets encircled by the Badlads. Drops down the river. Rupture goes out, though, and he's going to fall to that. That damage from traveling. It was walk away and die to the support or stand still and die to the core. Hunter finally backs off. We're going to see that top tower fall to the Leshrac on Badlads. They're still looking to take this bottom tower.
Look at Kxavic Centaur. He's all grown up.
He's so big.
He's a big boy now.
Kxavic Centaur got big for us.
This is a great storyline. Oh no, I'm not going to steal it.
No, Obnot running in. Stun comes out from the Centaur, but Kxavic's micro is questionable as he stops as well. The creeps though still sitting there. Enough protection. And third way. Congratulations, Kxavic. If you watch this back, I want you to know that we think you did a really good job. Hunter's courier. Oh, Hunter's courier is going to go down. I don't actually know where that happened, but
Hunter's taking the twin gate here. He's going to get out
Hunter
before
goes
Scotty
through
gets
the
on him.
gate. He's going to make a run for it back to his side, but
Yeah,
Scotty's
S1
coming
is
through.
right
S1 looking to cut him off. He's going to go for the TP, though.
Yeah,
Just too late on the stun.
Big time play.
Is Bommy B, though, now in a dangerous position with 3 members of the Tit-Warblers down here?
And he's just going to toss for it.
Oh, he knows they're all there now, at least. I mean, a lot of kills coming out on Tit-Warblers and definitely a gold lead, but I mean, Rucket Man's still holding some ground here and holding some map control, I feel. You know, farming on the enemy side of the jungle. You looking for something? Can't decide. Can't decide. I mean, interestingly, both mid players with just so much mobility able to just, you know, ignore terrain and run wherever they want.
Them Dire buildings are tough as nails for now. Dire's bottom tower's getting the business.
Gonna see Ineverknew push up here. Shield rune in his bottle, I believe. Yep. Is he gonna look for Kxavic? Kxavic and his little army? Bommy B there. I don't think that they know. They know. And he blinks out. Just in time. What a lucky duck.
So we've got Blink finished on Matthew on the Batrider. We've got a Veil of Discord and a Kaya on Scotty.
I mean, very nice on the left track, yeah.
Some
got that Echo Saber on this one.
On Rucket. That might be big as well, actually, because a lot of these heroes are dependent on their spells.
Yeah, especially for escape. I mean, great silence onto Bird and on
the fight, but still fair way off. Hunter has almost, well, he's working towards the Maelstrom into Mjolnir, trying to get his farming item up. As is Bird, actually. Bird's also working towards the Maelstrom.
I mean, only a Spirit Vessel out on the Pulse 3 Call. Currently, what's that, 5th in net worth? But I mean, pretty far below the cause.
He has queued up the 5 Dagons, though.
Oh, sorry.
He knows what he wants.
Saying pretty low below the cause. Hunter really struggling this game on that Faceless Void. Just cannot find the farm.
Yeah, he's been having a rough time of it so far.
Just a little bit, 2k behind the Omni Knight already.
Is he gonna die to creeps here?
Hunter?
No, he's fine.
Don't die to creeps, my boy. I mean, come on, we can't have a second death to a neutral from Badlads. It wouldn't look good. Bird caught out by Soups with that absolute mega serpent ward.
The massive ward.
Yeah, Kxavic may have a big centaur, but Soups has a big old serpent ward. And it turns out when it comes down to it, Bird cannot handle Soups serpent ward. Oh no! Bommy's held! Bommy's caught out, the left track ult just pulsing down on him, and he is gonna fall. Kxavic running? Kxavic, where are your little critters?
They got killed. They were leading that charge.
No! Strangely, a DD on Obnot. Not sure how that's happened. Interesting.
Don't question it.
Dear, oh dear. Things are not looking good.
Tier 2 here, but it looks like the Tit-Warblers are setting up to do exactly the same on the bottom.
I mean, Rucket doing a great job. I really feel Rucket's holding Badlads in it here. I mean, Badlads definitely got some late game possibility. Oh no! Ineverknew comes in from behind. Silence comes out from Rucket. The Batrider's going to try and escape down the hill, but the webs are there. The webs are there. Bird coming in for the assist if it was needed.
I mean, there's still only a 2k advantage in this for
yeah, I mean, then Badlad's knocking it down, really.
Despite being tank kills ahead.
I think if Tit-Warblers want to do something with this advantage, they need to do it soon.
Yeah, because
Rucket's chasing down S1. Silence comes out. S1 trying to run. Bommy B coming in from the back. He's got Kxavic for backup. Kxavic Centaur. Is it going to go in for the stun? Here it comes. Big stun from the big Centaur. S1 dropping like a fly.
Yes, lads.
Not going to get caught out now. Rucket ready to dive the tower. Rupture comes out. Rupture's come out onto Scotty on the sidelines. Didn't even see it. Ineverknew going to TP in here to try and help. Bird does manage to take down the left track, but then falls mostly to the left track's leftover damage after he died. But in the meantime, Obnot does fall to Rucket and his backup. And this tower now taking a lot of damage as well.
I mean, this Badlads draft is coming together. And it's behind this big bird mother from Rucket.
And not to forget that big Centaur.
And the big Centaur, of course. These are real carry.
Maybe that was the plan all along. Hunter doesn't need to farm too much because Kxavic's Centaur is the real carry.
ready.
The courier's going to fall as the Batrider maybe going to get caught out just because they know where he is. Nope, he's going to... Did he manage to blink out of there? He did. Blink out of there before he took any damage. Fortunate, I think. Fortunate indeed.
I mean, this Badlads draft gets really scary in the late game because like there's like 4 heroes here that are essentially cores. And there's Chen.
Yes.
I don't really know about Chen.
Yeah, I definitely think Tit-Warblers need to do something if they're going to do something. But yeah, Rucket, highest level in the game. Highest net worth in the game. What's he building? He's got something coming out to him. A BKB. Very nice.
Yep. I mean,
BKB now ready to go.
There's so much magic damage.
Yes, yes, definitely. But I mean, he's now got the silence. He's got the BKB. He already does a lot of damage. He gets the... Does he get lifesteal? Yeah. Lifesteal... No, attack damage bonus. And yeah, lifesteal. Sorry, they've reworked Broodmother since I've last seen her. She hasn't been in this GTI International yet.
That is true.
Kxavic and his army of critters just farming up the jungle here. Probably hoping they don't go out by S1. Ping goes out, though, by Bird, I believe. Yep, Bird here. Just want to get in there. But I think that was a scan from Tit-Warblers catching out that Bird is nearby. Although, Ward here, right over where S1 is farming. Will they try and look for something? Oh, Rucket Man stunned by a 1 big Centaur, but this, an Enchantress Centaur. We could see some Centaur v Centaur combat. Silence comes out onto Soups, who is very pushed up. Rucket Man just going to run in.
The foul play keeps him safe now.
I was just going to call it the chicken escape, but yes, correct name, the foul play. Rucket Man caught. Chrono comes out onto 2. Scotty and Ineverknew caught out. Hunter going to take down Ineverknew. Scotty going to fall shortly after. That Mask of Madness doing work.
Chrono by
Soups obviously fallen before.
Suddenly, that's a 5k lead for Badlands.
Yeah, what the fuck has just happened?
Radiant's mid tower's getting banged.
What the hell has just happened?
This has just gone up to a larger lead for Badlands than Tit-Warblers have had so far this game.
Yeah, just all of a sudden, huge fight for Badlands. Rucket already so strong, just ready to chuck down these towers while they've got the hero advantage. I mean, Obnot not looking good. Rucket does take a lot of damage. S1 coming in. The tower's hitting him as well. He's going to get pulled back by that harpoon. Rucket still caught. Rucket healing so much from the Insatiable Hunger. S1 actually going to fall. We see the Mass Serpent Ward in the back, but that means Soup's pushed quite far up. Scotty's going to fall in the midst of that fight. Soup's now not able to escape. Soup's going to fall. Foul play coming out. Ineverknew going to grab Bird and pull him back into the base. But we see S1... Scotty, Soups, and Obnot all fall for the side of Tit-Warblers. Ineverknew barely making it out and only getting Bird as a trade.
Yeah, this is not a great fight for Badlands.
There may be some in the GTI International who would say that it's anything's worth it just to kill Bird, but personally, I wouldn't count myself among them. That was a tough fight.
Centaur, which is like the real carry of the team.
That's true. But I mean, a 9k lead now for Badlads. I'd just like to quote that that tip from the Dota 2 pause menu. If you're behind, killing enemy heroes is worth more gold.
Oh yeah, this is where the real Tit-Warblers strat comes in, because like now they've had the 10k advantage.
That's what it is.
They can get more money back.
They know all they need to do is kill Rocket Man, and it's their game.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, I would also kill Bommy because he's ahead of S1 now, but...
Fair. I'd also kill the rest of the Badlads team just for good measure,
yeah,
but you know.
Just to be sure, you know. But yeah, Bommy has his Dagon level 3 already up now. He's close to getting level 4.
I mean, Tit-Warblers here really sort of pressed into their base, not feeling like they have a lot of space to go out and farm. I mean, S1 taking up what little farm they have.
They don't have a lot of space to do that.
I mean, the map control very much in favor of Badlads, with Rucket Man just running around wherever the fuck he wants and not worried about.
So it is unfortunate that some the
oh no, Soup's got out again. He's going to try and TP. A lot of damage comes out. Foul play cancels the TP, I believe. And he does fall. Well, there's some new knowledge for us all. Foul play cancels TP. Uh-oh. Oh no, Ineverknew grabbed the Spidal and thinking he had Rucket. The bounce back comes in, but Bommy B in for backup. Rucket takes half his health as damage, but it's not going to be enough to take him down this time.
I mean, to be fair, he was looking to lasso a spider. He just lassoed the wrong one.
You got a little one instead of a big one. You got to go for the big spiders and the big centaurs. That's what we're learning.
Maybe his lasso wasn't big enough for the big spider.
You think that's what it is? He's too far behind. Level 15 compared to a level 18. I mean, in terms of the mid-gold difference, 6k difference in the mid laners. I mean, crazy, really. The Hunter's doing a great job catching up to S1, though. Nearly ahead of him now. Rucket Man coming down, seeing if he can catch it up. Not going to happen. Huge stun! Sorry, not a huge stun. Mid-stun, but... It's hard. You got to work out whose centaur it is. Uh-oh, looking at the top lane. Ineverknew very far pushed out. Gonna get that solo chrono out on it. And the rupture. They don't want him getting away. Even Bommy B TP's up with his level 4 Dagon just to get involved. In the bot lane, though, they are going to catch Rucket Man as he possibly gets a little too aggressive. Big shackles. And that's going to be Rucket Man going down. Was it a lot of money? Where's that feels like
it's not showing in the fight recap yet.
I was gonna say it feels like it should be more, but it's because it's the wrong fight recap.
Yeah,
however, the lead keeps ticking up for Badlads.
The Radiant got one last top tower.
I think what's happening in some of these fights is Upnot and Chance Kxavic Centaur, and then he only persuasions it back because it has a timer on it. Now it's gonna die in 50 seconds.
Soup's being a little ballsy here. I mean, killing Rucket Man really helps them gain back some map control here.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, Rucket Man really playing as Fuck It Man here, just going wherever the hell he decides.
And those like top 3 net worth heroes have turned around again. It's now Badlads on the top 3 net worth again.
I mean, this game I feel is still all to play for. 12k lead on Badlads, but I mean, we've seen big kills, and Badlads, again, similar to Tit-Warblers earlier, are they really doing that much with their lead? Rocket Man now back in the fight. Ineverknew going to come in and get a big lasso onto the coal, but not really taking a lot of damage. No follow-up damage, really. Shivas comes out. Bommy B looking low. He's going to come down, yeah, to the left track, just doing all the damage out. Rocket Man in. Going to take down Soups. Foul play up. Soups still dies, though. Now Rocket Man going to look to escape. Trapped between 4 of Tit-Warblers, although he does take down the left track before he dies himself. Rupture comes out.
That's on a creep.
Okay, I was like, I can't see which hero is bleeding here. They're going to chase down Bird as none of them are actually ruptured. Going to be putting down a lot of damage. Chan comes out to slow, and they are going to take down Bird. Importantly, though, all of those creeps and Kxavic have escaped. Tit-Warblers, though, sort of a 1,500 gold exchange there, and they're going to be now pushing this middle tower to even things out. Or even things out a little bit. There'll still be a tower down even after taking this, but it'll be a lot in their favor.
So I know it's a long ways off, but what I want to see is Upnot getting an axe and then using the little friends to have rocket spiders go in.
Bommy B just laying down some damage here to tell Tit-Warblers to fuck off.
This game is great.
This is a fantastic game so far, yeah. Real back and forth. Still a big gold lead to Badlads, but I think Tit-Warblers just being able to take down Rucket Man at the moment is what's going to keep them in the game. I mean, Hunter not in that fight, but I think he's maybe not playing catch-up, but still trying to keep... Well, actually, no, he is back playing catch-up. But just trying to keep himself on the board in terms of value and items here.
What I'm hoping is to see Kxavic pick up his shard soon, so he can start taking some of these ancients.
That would be very nice, actually. I mean, lowest on the team in terms of net worth, so could we see a tactical Tormentor? Does someone need to let them know that it's Tormy time?
Yeah, I think they need to kill Bommy with the Tormentor again.
That would be the play. That would be the play. Oh no, he gets it this time! Lasso comes out onto Rucket Man. Rucket Man then stunned and just absolutely nuked down. Seeing that that gold lead just dropping. I mean, goddamn. 1,600 gold exchange just on one kill. I think we were right to say that.
A lot of money in it, Spider-Man.
I mean, he's just been farming half the game. He's still top of the net worth even after that death. Definitely
Bommy
still the target.
Taking 5 finish. He's going for bots next. He's actually got them.
For a game that we started off by saying had not a lot of impact and was supposed to be a bit of a meme from the teams. So this is a great game to watch.
It is excellent. I'm going to take down the tier 2
back
here
and forth.
on Tit-Warblers, going for the Tormentor.
They're going to look for the Tormentor, but are the Badlads going to run over and catch them? They take it very quickly, but Badlads coming in. Oh, trying to get the Rupture out, but the blink away from Ineverknew. Huge Chrono! Gets the Serpent Ward in as well. Can't decide who to hit. He feels like he's not doing a lot of damage.
He's going to go down.
But he's going to take a lot of damage himself, and we see the Faceless Void fall. The fight's getting split up. Who am I supposed to follow? Rucket Man with his BKB. Scotty's looking very low. Big Blood Right comes out, but doesn't catch anyone. Chases down Scotty, but Bird's going to fall for it. They're going to turn now. They're going to take down Bommy B. Omni Knight's going to try to escape. S1 to the back. They've got Rocket Man now in the middle. They've got him shackled, and they're taking a lot of damage from Obnot. They're now going to chase down Bommy B, who I falsely called as dying earlier. Dagon comes out, and I never knew. He's not happy about that. He's going to back up a little bit. Soups, though. Soups does not know the meaning of the word back, and he's going to keep on chasing. He's going to catch that last hero, and Bommy B is going to fall. That's a 5-man wipe, and that lead for Badlads is gone.
That was a massive fight from Tit-Warblers. I think what happened was S1 did not get caught in the chrono, and he Guardian Angel this team. So Android was not able to kill someone in it.
Hunter came in and just seemed like he was doing no damage.
Guess what's happening?
Yeah, I mean, if he pressed the Guardian Angel, that was exactly what was happening there.
My sprites are with us.
Huge gold exchange. Not quite giving Tit-Warblers an advantage, but definitely taking it away from Badlads, evening things out a bit. We're going to see the Rupture come out onto Scotty, but with no follow-up. Scotty's just going to TP out.
I mean, they are 3k up now. Like, this, it's not insignificant.
All of Tit-Warblers.
How far they behind they were before that fight.
Rocket's still leading that net worth, though. I just enjoy the entire side of Tit-Warblers TPing out, except Obnot, who goes, I'm just going to bounce my way out of here. There's no problems.
I don't know what Soup's courier was doing out there, but
I
he died.
think he might have sent it to the enemy secret shop, looking at where it died. Although Kxavic killed it. Where was Kxavic? Oh yeah, Kxavic was around it.
Yeah, it was like in between the Dire secret shop and the Dire base. I don't know where it was going.
But I mean, no Tormentor available now for Dire's side unless they want to push into their... Oh, nope, their enemies got taken earlier as well, didn't it?
S1 has, well, had surpassed Rucket for a split
DD
second
found
there.
here. Rocket's going to grab it. Yeah, I mean, a real battle here, but... Item-wise, who's got their shards? Shard on Scotty, shard on Soup, shard on Obnot, and no shards at all for Badlads. Maybe not surprising, considering they haven't taken a Tormentor and Tit-Warblers have taken 2. We're going to see something happening top. They are chasing Soups. Caught out again. Is going to turn to Shackles. Serpent Ward in the back, trying to take down the tower, really. Bird going to come in from behind, and don't think Foul Play is going to save him this time. And they take down the Mega Serpent Ward that was threatening their Tier 2 top.
But we've got an E-Blade out on Matthew now.
Ooh.
That's gonna massively amplify their already pretty big magic damage.
Not just that, it's gonna fucking save his ass when Rocket Man chases him down.
Yeah, and for the Void as well. Like it's a good pickup.
Yeah, that is a value pickup. I mean, maybe save him if he's ruptured as well. Don't mind me just checking to check what type of damage Rupture was, but you know, I mean, helpful to have. It means he can stand still and not get hit. It is pure damage. But at least he can stand there and not get right-clicked.
Ah, Kxavic Centaur has a friend.
Kxavic Centaur has a friend? Kxavic, where are you? Oh, he's got 2 centaurs. Oh. I don't want to, you know, cast aspersions, but we'll maybe start a rumor. Maybe there are a couple. Who knows? Kxavic and his friendly centaurs. Although, I mean, the heroes are all over the place here. It's like they've forgotten what teams they're on.
Kxavic's gonna run into Scotty here.
Where's the fight going to begin? There it goes. That into Scotty. Bloodrat comes out. Rupture comes out. He tries to TP out, and he's going to take so much damage from the Pos 4. They're going to head straight into Roche. Yeah.
Yeah, that does mean that Scotty has no way back into this for the rush fight, so they're just going to take it.
I mean, not necessarily a ton of, like, there's no damage items on the Bloodseeker, but got to just be so much damage coming out of Thirst and Blood Rage, right?
The Illuminate and the Dagon coming out from Bommy B.
Ah, okay. He seems to take a lot of damage very, very quickly. Aegis out onto Rucket, man. That's not something I would want to be seeing. Oh, TP's going up. Bird's in.
All by his lonesome.
Bird is in, taking damage. Bloodbright goes out.
Yeah, it's not much.
Did he just get ethereal bladed by Ineverknew?
Yeah.
Rocket Man now in. Soup's gonna go down, is he? Saved by the chrono, but he's caught on the edge. Foul play comes out, but he is gonna fall. A lot of damage though coming out from Hunter. They're gonna take down the Batrider as well. They're gonna chase now onto Obnot. Obnot definitely gonna fall here, surrounded by 4 heroes. No way out. Nothing's gonna save him, and they're gonna now look to go in pursuit, having only lost 1, sorry, for 3 kills. Little gold exchange. I mean, look, we've now got a 4k gold lead back in favor of Badlads after those last few fights. Let's have a look at the graph, I think. Like, what the hell is this?
Yeah, this is definitely a graph.
It's 50-50! It's all to play for.
It's just gone 1% in favor of Badlads. So now it's
2%. Now it's back again. It's back and forth like nobody's business. Battle of the Outcasts here. As for those of you who may not know, we're seeing only heroes that have not been previously played in the GTI National this year. That was what both teams agreed to draft from for this game.
Rucket doing a lot of damage to this tier 3. They're gonna have to put a fortify.
Uh-oh, a lot of damage going out onto the Centaurs. You know what's gonna be really sad, Jesper? If one of these Centaurs dies and not the other.
Oh, yeah. Or if one of them gets stolen by Obnot and kills the other.
Oh, no. He wouldn't do it. They're in love, Jesper.
Obnot is going for the axe.
Love conquers all.
Let him farm it. I want to see the axe.
Seeing the possible Ags on Obnot. Are we going to see a fight? Hunter running away. Oh, they come up onto the high ground. He doesn't hit a Spiderling again. Ineverknew getting the pull on a Rocket Man. Rocket Man still with that Aegis, taking a lot of damage from Obnot in the backlines. The fight's going on without him. Hunter looking very low. Bird now on the retreat. Aegis goes for Rocket Man on the Broodmother. Kxavic now caught out with no frontline to save him. Broodmother comes back up. Caught in the thick of it and is going to go down with absolutely no means of escape. And Kxavic is going to get chased down and fall. And I believe his creeps are already dead. Did Bird make it out?
I think he may have just BKB TP'd out.
I mean, congrats to Bird. Bommy B, where were you, buddy? TPing back now to try and defend as Tit-Warblers are just waiting on their creeps.
He's got the side of fight finish, so that's going to be big, but it's going to be defending this base like that's the only core here.
A lot of damage on S1 there just for the sake of a creep wave. Bloodbright coming out. I mean, between the 2 heroes that Badlads still have up, a lot of damage. Oh, no! Ineverknew's in. Yules comes out from Bird, not enough to save Bommy B. And now E-Blade coming out onto him. Massive Serpent Ward up, and he's just going to get beat down than the rest of the team. Rupture is out on Ineverknew, but he doesn't need to move anywhere.
Still, and they're taking these buildings very fast. They're just going to go for the racks.
I think it's, yeah, they're going to get at least these 2 racks here. They could get more. Kxavic's up. It's going to be 3v5.
They take the 2 racks and leave.
Possibly just because they've already used the Flaming Lasso. A lot of 2 ults down. They've lost the Serpent Ward as well.
Look how massive this ward is.
And the gold lead is back in favor of Tit-Warblers. Another look at the graph there for you. Tit-Warblers heavily favored now, but I mean, only a 4k difference in net worth. I don't think it would take much for Badlads to sway it back. However, they do have the creeps against them now with losing 2 racks, and those lanes are going to push themselves. Buyback status, we're looking at a lot of yeses on Tit-Warblers and a nose across the board for Badlads, but all in terms of gold, none on cooldown.
Yeah, they just didn't have the gold there. Abnot has 3,000 gold towards his axe now. I really want to see him use it and all the spiderlings just fucking laying into someone.
So, for those of you who don't know, which includes me, little friends, Enchantress can control multiple creeps at a time with enchant. I think that's the big one you want to see, right? No? Or Enchantress roots an enemy. All creeps, ally, enemy, and neutral within a radius will gain bonus movement and attack speed and then attack the chosen target. That's just Winter Wyvern, isn't it?
Yeah, but only for creeps. And like the target is not, like it doesn't take reduced damage from all other sources.
Huge against the Broodmother. Soup's really diving in. He gets hexed by the Cypher Vice. Ineverknew's in there with him. Ineverknew gonna drag back Bommy B and see him go down. They've got the pick they want.
Still.
No, not at all. I mean, still 4 buybacks missing on Badlads. Only buyback available on the Faceless Void. Which, I mean, I want to say, looking at net worth, yeah, probably one they want. I'd say they really would love a buyback on Rucket, man. I mean, they'd love buybacks across the board. I'm not sure it's going to happen. 9k lead now for Tit-Warblers. Dota reckons they've... Dota's actually dropped their win probability for Tit-Warblers slightly. At only 79%, but I still think we're going to see it. Yeah. Definitely. Pushing down for this last tower in Rax here.
400 gold away from the Axe and Abnot.
The Centaurs are already sat off to the side. Hunter ready to go, and we see the Mega Serpent come out. Refresher on Soups. Second Mega Serpent inbound. Second Mega Serpent inbound after the first one has died, though. The Centaurs are going to get straight on that. Enchantress steals, and then it kills the other Centaur. Oh, nope, Kxavic steals it back, but it is going to fall very quickly. This tower going down. Badlads feeling powerless. Waiting for Bommy B to come back up. Maybe hoping to save the racks.
Words. They need it. I don't want to get megged here.
They're already getting megged. Have you seen the size of that Serpent Ward? Bommy B just trying to clear the creep wave. Bloodright comes out just to keep the Badlads. Try and keep the Tit-Warblers out. Oh no! The lasso goes out. Rucket Man now caught outside. Bird runs out to help. Leshrac is hexed and ruptured. Has popped the Shivas trying to hold them off. He is going to try and TP out. Rucket Man now in. The Leshrac is used and will not be able to escape. Soup's getting down the big grapple. It's not called grapple, but Hunter's going to fall regardless. Scotty just laying down the damage. We're going to lose Bird as well. Bommy B trying to escape. Soups gets hexed just as he lays down the shackles. Bommy B still running for it. Ineverknew really in the backlines here. Oh my god, the buyback on the Faceless Void, and he's got the ult down. Huge chrono. Foul play is in play. Soups pushed back and not able to escape. So much damage coming out here onto Hunter. Ineverknew looking low, but Kxavic gonna fall. That rack's gonna fall. Oh, the heal from Bommy B, but not quite enough. And this is looking like game as Rocket Man calls GG.
That was an excellent game.
What a game. What a game. 20k lead at the end there for Tit-Warblers. Oh, and that's going to be game 2. The final... I believe this is the final game of the group stage.
I am going to say yes. I have no idea.
Oh.
But it might well be. One more, apparently.
There is one. There's one more. Oh, damn it. Who's the one more? When is the one more? Oh, that's because they've got such a big group. It doesn't count. This is the last one that matters.
I mean, this was definitely the game that matters here.
This now leaves 4 heroes unplayed.
Distributed the damages across Tit-Warblers. 4 heroes are like within 1,000 hero damage of each other.
Oh my god, yeah. Tit-Warblers. I mean, so much damage came out from Obnot. Like, obviously, S1, Ineverknew, and Scotty, who will be seen here as the Gridler. It's his fault. Obviously, your cause. You're expecting a lot of damage out of them. Like, the track, all in different ways, to be fair. But, I mean, Obnot really did some work there. I mean, credit where credit's due to Soups. He got some brilliant shackles. And was apparently the tank as he received the second most damage on the team. Oh, so much damage put out by Rucket, man, though. Oh my god, Bommy B, 37k, most damage of the game.
Yeah, his damage with the like the Dagon 5 on the call definitely came later in that game.
I think such gradual damage, though, that we didn't necessarily see it really take anyone down super quickly. Maybe caused them some issues towards the end. Fights very spread out. Maybe not able to lay down as much damage. But, I mean, what a graph. What a graph.
I'm very sad that we didn't get to see the little friends from the Enchantress. That would been.
You wanted the game to just be dragged out that little bit longer so that we could see it.
Yeah, that would have been great. But still, it was an excellent game.
That would have been excellent. Yeah. Shall we do some interviews?
I would also like to point out that with this game, Badlads so far is the only team to have tied all their series.
Sorry?
Badlads the only team to have tied all series they played in the group stage.
I mean, quality play by Badlads for that. Yeah. And just glad to see Tit-Warblers get a win on the board, to be honest. And in such impressive fashion as well. Such a fun game to do it in.
Yeah, that was excellent.
Oh, I mean, quality games tonight. Both of them, to be honest. That second one, a hell of a lot of fun, but that first game, all just as impressive.
Yeah, definitely. That was great words.
Let's see if we can speak to S1. And then...
get him in.
And then hopefully Rucket will hang around for a bit. I have to drop a message. We're not allowed. We've been told as casters, we're not allowed to just take people.
Very sad. We should be allowed.
We apparently have to get consent.
This just takes away all fun, doesn't it?
It does. It really does. I mean, I think we should just be able to grab them in, catch the back end or whatever they were saying, and just take them for our own. Also, don't mind me getting confused looking for S1's name in the Discord and then realizing that it's not S1 in the Discord.
It is S1.
I feel like for that it would have to be a capitalized S and a capitalized W, to be fair. But
no, the capital is silent.
God, the calls for the bird interview. I'm not sure if we'll manage a bird interview tonight, but we will see. If we have anyone in the lobby with them, or who's currently in the stream, if you want to check if we've got consent, and then we can call upon the higher powers to send them our way. In the meantime, how are we looking on kills that game? 39-23. The way the lead went back and forth and how well Badlads were actually doing, it's impressive that they had so few kills. Like, obviously, a lot going down in those last fights, but, you know, still technically not enough to allow for this imbalance.
Yeah, I mean, like, considering how that game started out with, like, the 10-0 at some point for Tit-Warblers, it is amazing how fast the Badlads came back into that, and then like we had some swings back the other way still.
Oh, Soups, can you get consent from Swan for an interview, please?
I've asked Kxavic what the name, what he wanted to name his centaur. He said his name is Melinda.
Oh, what was the name of the second centaur, and were they together?
I mean, that's just like a random one he picked up. It wasn't one night stand.
Oh. Interesting. I have consent from Swan. Can somebody send us Swan? Who I will continue to refer to as S1. Because it feels right to me. And I make the rules, apparently. Swan, how you doing?
Hello.
How you feeling?
We won a game.
Yeah, you did.
We're very happy for you. And
Absolutely did.
what a game to win.
What a game to win, really. That was
Okay.
so fun.
Actually, I'm gonna interview you guys. Okay.
Very
So
cool.
question 1. This is the easy one. You realize the picking strat for both teams, right?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
We had
Did you
insider
realize...
information.
Okay, that's good. Did you realize the ban strat?
Yes.
You did.
Oh.
Credit to Jesper, to be fair. Although I think I did get.
Also
I think I got the.
and Scrapping chats who were also in on it.
I got Lamau first. Although I technically did start just sounding it out and go Lamau. And then Jesper called out Lamau. But we got
after like the Lamau was out and there was 3 spots left, I did call that the rest was just gonna be something like LOL. So
but I called for Amosff.
Yeah, we were expecting something like that because after Amosff, there's not much more that I can follow.
Yeah.
Well, it was either going to be like Amosff with a lot of S's,
pretty
Amosff
mean.
lol, or it should have been Amosff sus actually. Because where is he? He's pretty sus.
Third question. Where is old Omni Shard? Why did my coach pick me carry Omni without the shard?
I mean, that's a question for OS Frog, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, you did a very good job of it regardless. So
it was great.
There's a lot of damage coming out.
Very cool to watch.
Oh, that's fine. This team is like game 1, 100% my bad. I threw fucking incredibly in that last high ground defense. Not thinking Husker had
Can we just stay on the high of game 2 for a second? Or
Sorry,
what we're calling the Battle of the Outcasts. Picking entirely from the unpicked heroes, a very exciting game for you guys to make for us. We really thought you didn't pick a lot of the sort of typical core heroes in that roster.
Yep.
You know, your 2 carries went the way of Badlads on Faceless Void and Bloodseeker. Were you picking heroes that you guys liked and that you knew how to play, or were you picking for a winning team?
We can say it's a little bit of both. Shadow Shaman we picked because of the lack of good supports in the pool, so that was definitely like a focus.
That's fair, yeah.
We saw first pick Brood into Chen, and then we just called the call out after that. So we picked Lesh to do the counter push because otherwise they could probably just run us over.
Yeah.
Other than that, I mean, the only Ench I think we just picked because he liked it. Matthew hates Bat, so obviously he got to play that. And then for the end, I think I got the choice of like, I think it was like Moore for Bloodseeker, and I was like, if we're gonna fucking troll, we go full troll.
Oh yeah, like the Omni was a great choice.
Yeah, I really thought that you was going to be the morph after you'd lost out on the Faceless Void, and I think the Bloodseeker already gone, or was that the last pick?
That was the last, yeah. Unbeknownst to me, the shard not existing, so it was a terrible pick for the Omni. But
hey, it all worked out. You made it work. You did a really good job. I mean, you had a really strong lane as well, and then really drove it through, despite Rucket Man's, never-ending attempts to just knock down your towers and win the game anyway.
Yeah, that was nice.
We're definitely game out swinging.
Sorry, yeah.
What was happening on your guys' end with the best lasso of the game, the Spiderling catch? I mean, a hard one to do. They're a small target.
I think I hard side into the mic.
Can we get a replay?
All right, back to lanes.
Really thought you got him.
That's a good bit of trolling right there.
It was phenomenal. I mean, great Tormentor control as well, taking all the Tormentors. No shards for Badlads that game. Were you hoping for your own shard still, or did you realize by that point?
Well, you might, but Tofeh is like, buy the shard. And I is like, what do you want me to do, dude? It's gonna be double purification. It's gonna do nothing.
Is that what it does?
Well, can I just say
like
the Omni works fantastically as a support, because I managed to stay out of a lot of Chronospheres and a lot of like Guardian. I don't think I Guardian Angel myself more than once this game, but it definitely helped for the lads.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Guardian Angel single target now, isn't it?
Yeah.
But we saw the Chrono come out. Hunter dives into it, starts whacking away, and just does absolutely fuck all to anyone. And I was like, well, has he just got no damage? And then Jesper pointed out afterwards, the really clutch Guardian Angel came out.
Oh, thank you, Jesper.
Oh, it is area based apparently still.
Oh, is it like a small AoE now?
I think so. Yeah,
Heroes have
400
changed
AoE.
so much.
Well, I just want to end on. I think, well, it's been called out that this was maybe a group of death, but that's patting ourselves on the back, so I don't want to make that claim.
I think there's an argument for a lot of groups to be hard groups, and
exactly.
we'll definitely have to have that discussion at some point.
Well, yeah.
Sorry. So quickly, just to cover game one, an unfortunate game for you guys, as you did need to 2-0 tonight to keep yourselves out of the trenches. How are you feeling going into the bomb of the group eliminator?
We're ready for the brawl arena, dude. Like,
ready?
We're gonna pick Pudge mid. We're gonna do some heroes. We're gonna do some. I don't know. It's Matthew mid. It's Amosff post 5. You're never gonna know what's gonna come out.
You're going back for the Pudge mid even after tonight?
Oh, 100%. It's discussed every step of the way in every draft. It's like, is this a good Pudge game?
It did feel in places a little slow compared up against the Void Spirit. I don't know how you guys felt with that in your game. Obviously, no shade to the player. Talking all about the hero here. Just, comparatively for ganks, getting the kills, maybe not as easy to do.
No, 100%. And credit to Eddie and the lads, the Badlads. They really had us in game one with the draft. We find ourselves in a tough spot in a lot of these drafts. It's something we got to work on for sure. I think best of one
really
will help.
hard.
Yeah. So credit to them. They really had us in that draft. My lifestealer felt very useless early.
Still a good pickup though. I mean, definitely into sort of battery assault and the amount of spells. I mean, we saw you rage TP out a couple of times. Definitely saved your ass.
Yeah, a lot of good calls from my teammates calling the clock hook shot on cooldown to allow me to pressure. That was really good.
Yeah, I mean, you held that out to a 38-minute game, didn't you?
Yeah. No, we're excited. We're excited for Brawl Arena. We're excited to play more Dotes. We'll see what happens. I mean,
I'm very excited to see these elimination.
Yeah,
matches. It's gonna be great.
And terrified of what may come at us at this point.
Well, who knows? I believe you're up against Granny's Cookies for your first round eliminator, so best of luck in that.
Thank you, lads.
We're rooting for you.
Great to have you on.
Yeah, really well played tonight. Thanks for coming by.
See ya.
See you later. Right, now, shall we see if we can... I wanted to finish on a high tonight. We made the mistake on Monday of interviewing the winning team first and the losing team second. Obviously a draw tonight, but one team going to the eliminator. And let's see if we can get Rucket in. I need to find my... Have we got confirmation from Rucket? Have we got consent? Apparently... If anyone is in that call with them and also in the Twitch chat, if you could ask for us. He is muted at the moment. Could be away from his PC.
I have to him, see if he
got a reply. He can do. Can we get a Rucket in, please? If someone could get him past customs and into the casting channel, be very much appreciated. Hopefully I don't have to add a mod again. Hey, there we go.
Hello.
Hello.
Rockets, how are you?
Oh, I'm even seeing the cameras. Well, only one.
The other camera's on stream. I can't put to both, so you only get Jesper's face if you're in the call.
That's all right.
It's
the only one you need, really.
Damn it, we're supposed to be nice to each other, Jesper.
Oh, shit. I did not get that memo.
So how you...
games?
Oh, phenomenal games. Very entertaining.
Excellent to watch.
So obviously, winning at least one of the games tonight, you saved yourself from the eliminator.
Yeah, we're pretty chuffed. I mean, who wants to play tiebreakers these days?
Was it a worry coming in that you were going to risk elimination if you didn't win tonight?
I don't think so. I think the guys were pretty chill about it.
Chill or confident?
I think some probably confident, but I was more like chill, like whatever happens, happens. I mean, you saw what happened game 2. Like, if we go with that mindset, like,
right, but game 2, Battle of the Outcasts, all the unpicked heroes of the tournament put into action. I say all. There's still 4 remaining for any teams out there. But yeah, I mean, what made you guys want to do that?
I think it was just like an idea that started flying around between Hunter and some of their lads because they're on a Discord together, and yeah, I thought it was quite a fun challenge because obviously as the week progressed from last week, there was a pool getting smaller and smaller.
Yeah,
and we had to play Bloodseeker Pos 4, which was certainly interesting.
You say have to. I feel like have to is not the right word. There was an IO in there. You could have dropped that as a support.
Yeah, but it's just about finding something that everyone's played before, right? Because if someone doesn't know how to play IO, then you're not just going to throw them onto it.
True, but you did up a Cottle to a core role rather than a support role.
He wanted Cottle.
That's fair play. I'm just questioning the term had to run the Pos 4 Bloodseeker, although I did very much enjoy the Pos 4 Bloodseeker.
Yeah,
and I'm sure so did all the bird stands.
I didn't look at his items too closely, but probably very entertaining.
There's some good ruptures. He gets obviously, a lot of bonus damage and speed and things from people being low, so he doesn't necessarily need all that many items.
I think Yule's first item would be good because then if they TP out of rupture, then you just Yule's them. And
yeah, true. Did he pick up a Yule's?
Eventually, probably, but
there was definitely one on your team. He did have a Yule's. He did have a Yule's. Yeah, because it did stop a couple TPs out, I think, from the left track.
Yeah, it was fun. I mean, I don't play Brood very often, but
I mean, amazing job on the Brood.
You got rolling with it,
yeah.
After for the rough laning stage, at some point you guys just stormed the head of the game.
Yeah, I was getting rolled in lane in both games actually.
I mean, you really made a comeback in that second one. I mean,
made a comeback in both games.
Yeah, that's true. Actually,
in game 1, you ended up 10-2.
Definitely different. Yeah. But I mean, even in that second game, despite the eventual loss, I'd still have you up there in it as a contender for MVP because I mean, you held that game on for quite a long time for Badlads.
Yeah, it was. I think it was kind of a struggle once they started deathballing because we didn't have a lot of lockdown, so their team fight was just much better. But
they did steal a lot of the lockdown.
Yeah,
but I mean, I don't know if you've seen the graph.
I haven't actually.
Huge back and forth.
It was a crazy graph.
Yeah, I mean, Tit-Warblers up at 10 minutes, then there's a little bit of a shake around 15. Huge drop around 23 minutes where you guys take it up to about 30. Then it goes back in favor of Tit-Warblers. Then about 5 minutes later, back in favor of Badlads. And then finally, just before 40 minutes, making an eventual rise up to Tit-Warblers for the end of the game. I mean, probably one of the craziest graphs of the GTI International so far.
Yes, we'll take that.
Just complete back and forth. We thought the game was going to be. We thought the game was in Tit-Warblers' hands by 10 minutes, as we say, with the gold lead they had. And this is why I'm saying that you really made a comeback because you held on for your team to give time for Hunter to get farmed up and really get you guys back in the game.
Yeah, I think that's what Brood does, though. It's she's taking part of the map and then you're kind of waiting for your team to farm and making space for them. Sorry.
Yeah.
Also,
definitely. You guys are the only team in the group stage to tie all of your series. How do you feel about that?
We just need best of ones, I think. That's true. Best of ones, rest of tournament, please.
You won the first game of every series, right?
Oh, that's actually brilliant. Yeah.
That's very funny.
So best of 3s and best of 5s will be unknown territory.
I mean,
you know they'll go to 3 games, which is good.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, it's good for people watching. It might not be good for people who have to get up in the morning.
Yeah.
I mean, it does go to show a certain level of consistency that whereas other, LLL cubed and OGs, although to be fair, they're 2 draws for each of them will be against you and each other. Trying to work out where they've got 2 draws from. But I mean, a certain level of consistency from your team. You've got some balance with everyone else in your group. You just didn't quite pull. Oh, I've just realised if you'd won both games tonight, we'd have had a 3-way tie, wouldn't we?
Yeah, that's why I'm saying like it's not bad not getting into the 3-way tiebreaker because it just means we can kind of rest.
I mean, I think that is fair enough. Oh, that would have been funny. What did you have any thoughts on the tiebreakers? If you ended up in one, would you have done Dota or?
I mean, I'm up for anything. Like some of the lads was proposing overthrow, which I'm fine with, but I don't know if the rest of the team is.
But you wouldn't have taken it out of Dota as a whole.
Well, I don't know. Like
risked
I don't
it
really
all
have
on a
many
game of rock
ideas.
paper scissors or a coin toss.
Oh no, that's not fun.
I mean,
You
if
can't
you were
play on
coming up
that.
with an idea for so LL Cubed and OGs have a tiebreaker to play, what would you like to see them do if it wasn't Dota?
I think there are some pretty good party games you could try and come up with, like on Steam, like video games.
They can both put
like
one player into a Jackbox tournament with 6 other goons from different teams, and then whoever comes out highest wins the tiebreaker. In your rounds of Quiplash.
You could go for a 10-player duck game. That could be good.
Oh, that would be great.
Oh my god, make them do Halo 3 Duck Hunt.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm definitely up for just craft competition. Make them do origami or something.
Oh, that's
two.
spicy.
Oh, what if 2 teams had to enter the cardboard? What's it? Oh,
Cardboard cosplay competition.
That's it. The cardboard cosplay, and whichever team comes out higher overall gets the win in the tiebreak. Some good options, but you won't have to face any of these if you've secured your place in. You'll be who are you facing? Either Stezzy's Ultra Shitters or Spherical. Do you have a preference there?
Yeah.
Do you want to give it away in case they pick you?
We know a lot of the lads on the Stessy Shitters, so if we can avoid that team, then I'd be happy to let them progress or to let us progress.
I thought you were going to say you had an inside hand on that one, insider knowledge.
No, I want to meet teams I appreciate as late in the competition as possible.
That's fair. That's a very respectable answer.
So I guess the other one. What was the other one?
I've already forgotten. Spherical.
Spherical.
I mean,
we
Spherical.
love those
Yeah, but Spherical are fan favorites. What's going to happen
know, you're right.
if Spherical goes up against Bird?
Spherical versus Bird. Yeah.
I mean,
that's going to be.
You might have to take Ultra Shitters just to stop a civil war.
Yeah, but Stessy's Ultra Shitters are undefeated. They are the big bad wolves of this tournament.
But is that a risk you have to take to maintain peace within the Flax Court?
Who knows? It's not my decision to make anyway. So
that's true.
I think
You
the
will be picked.
Ultra have a game left against Mancaf, if the person saying before was right. So they might not be undefeated.
Oh, well, they wouldn't be
the
undefeated.
only one you know
but...
is going to be undefeated is.
I mean, it's still quite impressive to be undefeated in a 5-team group so far. Like they've played 3 series.
But Stezzy's Ultra Shitters versus Mancath could still result in knocking Spherical down into 3rd. Mancath taking either 1st or 2nd, as it would mean a tiebreaker. So all to play for still in Group 1, actually. And yeah, you're not safe yet. Well, not safe from someone. Who knows? None of us are safe yet. We've all got games coming for us.
I think that's a good thing to just say to anyone. You're not safe from everything.
You're not
just
safe
in general. Remember, kids, you're not safe from everything.
But no, Rucket, brilliant game tonight. You personally played 2 great teams, but 2 great games, but also a great performance from your team in general. And honestly, it almost seems polite of you to finish on a draw as well. You know, just keep it at everyone having fun, everyone having draws.
We're sharing the love.
And thank you very much for contributing to what was honestly one of the most exciting games of the tournament. Despite
one of the best games we've seen.
Despite the stakes being out the window at that point, you put on a hell of a show between the 2 teams. So yeah, great job.
Thanks for the cast.
Yeah, you're very welcome. Thanks for giving us something to cast. Have a great night celebrating not being at risk of the eliminator.
Thank you. See you guys.
Have a good night.
See you later. Well, there we have it. 2 captains, I think both very happy with their teams. Definitely an optimistic outlook from S1.
I mean, I think their position in the elimination matches is pretty good. Like, theirs is probably the team I would give the best chance of like making it out well in the elimination matches.
Yeah, I thought BAPS probably have a pretty good chance too.
Yeah.
I definitely think Group 4 was a very difficult group. Group 2 doesn't seem like the nicest place either. Honestly, Group 1 seems like all the groups are pretty bad. It's actually making me worried that myself being in Group 3, and we're 3rd, and I think all the other groups are worse. I think in Group 3 we're possibly all is equally shit. Or, well, not all equally shit, but all fairly poor across the board. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see as the group stage disbands at the end of this week. After we'll then be hitting tiebreakers next week, I believe. And then it's right on into the main stage. So it's exciting times in the Goon International. And it's been a hell of a game tonight, but I think it's definitely bedtime.
Yeah, I would say so.
But thank you, everybody, for hanging out tonight, tuning in for the game. If you've enjoyed me, you can follow me here. I sometimes stream other stuff, and I'll be back with more Goon International. If you've enjoyed Jesper, he's actually consented to being stalked in real life.
That's true. I did, yeah.
So you can go find him and tell him which items in Dota don't stack, which auras don't stack. Because I think that's information that he drastically needs, to be honest.
No,
and and
by 5 mechanisms everywhere.
And if anybody's hanging around, we'll raid this out to another Dota streamer who has cast some of the Goon International. And yeah, it's been a blast casting this, and I hope to cast some of the main stage games, and I guess possibly some of the. We'll see what happens with the eliminators. I don't know if they're going to get snatched up or not, but I'll definitely bring Jesper back, mainly because I spent the entire budget on a theme song for the 2 of us. So I have to get as much use out of that as I can, and it doesn't work if I play it with anyone else. But thank you very much for watching. Jesper, any last words?
No, don't follow me. Play Dota with me. That's usually the go-to. And I guess if you want like stalk me, it is gonna be weird, but I kind of respect the move if you actually go through with it.
There we go. Jesper putting himself in danger as always, but maybe just play a game of Dota with the guy. Anyway, catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching.
See ya.
Falcus is here, he's lighthearted and free. Jesper's the brains, he's as sharp as can be. Commentating Dota, just wait and see. Goon International is the place to be. Goons, they gather to watch them play. Falcus laughing all the way. Jesper's wisdom on display. In the Goon International, hey, hey, hey. Goons on battles never seen before. Falcus with jokes, he'll leave you wanting more. Jesper's got stats and the inside lore. Together they make the perfect score. Goons, they gather to watch them play. Falcus laughing all the way. Jesper's wisdom on display. In the Goon International, hey, hey, hey. Goons on battles never seen before. Falcus with jokes, he'll leave you wanting more. Jesper's got stats and the inside lore. Together they make the perfect score. Goons, they gather to watch them play. Falcus laughing all the way. Jesper's wisdom on display. In the Goon International, hey, hey, hey. Broadcast casting magic in every frame. Falcus and Jesper changing the game. Every goon earning their claim to fame. Goonternational is the name. Goons they gather, watch them play. Falcus laughing all the way. Jesper's wisdom on display in the Goonternational. Hey, hey, hey.